encountered one of those guys. I haven't seen many of those yet. Happen. I think the strongest enemy that I've actually encountered in this game was the Japan monster outside the alligator. The fucking Japan.
pressed the wrong button there a couple times. Hey y'all, it's Ark, and here I am. We're gonna be playing some Fallout 4 tonight. Let's check out the chat, see who's here. We've got Edwards. Hi, Edwards. We talked a little bit already. And Paul Taylor. Hello, Paul. So I'm going to be, of course, continuing to work on the library and museum. I'm hoping that Jim joins later. Let me hop into Discord. Okay. I think there were some people in here earlier, but it was Vamp and Orion, but I'm not playing Fallout 76 tonight. I'm playing Fallout 4. So if you guys are in the community and want to hop on, I'm in PC Soul Survivors 2. Let me turn my HUD back on. Had to turn it off for the screenshot or the thumbnail. All right, there we go. What I was kind of thinking for the hangar is I'm thinking about putting a couple sets of power armor here. Because in theory, if I keep playing the game, this whole damn floor is going to be filled with power armor. So we'll put the first couple that I have up right now. Let me get some stations. Ah, I got something in my eye. It's driving me crazy, guys. I didn't want to delay the stream anymore because I took too long to smoke, but driving me crazy. Ah, okay. Woo. So professional streamers. Shit, my eye. Alright. But I sent a message to Jim. I'm hoping that he'll join us a little later. We'll see. Maybe we'll get some Jimbo in here. Let's see. Alright. Come on, load up. You know you want to. Okay. Let's go get our power armor. Tomorrow I'll do Fallout 76, but I've been kind of itching to play Fallout 4. I do still like 76, but I just know it's not going to have the longevity for me that Fallout 4 does. Alright. Oh, I forgot to build the stations. Come on, Art, get it together. So you can see we've got the first floor pretty well decked out. I just need to add like the little accents and stuff like that to it. Alright. Let's see, it's in crafting. Power armor. Oh, can I not craft it yet? Do I need armor or something? Local leader. I need armor 1. I think we actually have a level up. Yeah, we do. Let's go ahead and take that. Blacksmith armor. Most of my perks, especially early on, I take for building. Oh, great. Now we have to load this again. Let me check on Discord, see if anyone is up. Hoping Dororu comes on a little later. Oh my goodness, it's still in there. Ugh. Oh, I hate that feeling. La 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 la. I think it's because of all the mods that it takes so long to get the build menu up. I need to look into that, like look into build menu load or something like that. And crash. Seriously? Oh, no. Oh, thank God for that. Okay. Alright. I wonder if I should do the stations or just have the power armor standing there. I think I'm just gonna have the power armor standing there. Because the station's gonna take up too much room. Unless we have them this way. I don't know. I always kind of like putting them in the station, personally. I don't know. No, let's not put them in the station. Let's just have them freestanding. Should have 2 pieces of power armor right now. Let's go get them. Oh, Codsworth, you're such a good librarian. What a good little librarian you are. And then I think we'll work on decking this out a little bit. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think about build order, you know? Like, what do I want to do? So, let's do our power armor. The Pizonic, that legendary power armor that you get from doing that quest where you pick up the different components and fuse it together. I forget where the location's called, what the location's called, but it's kind of a quest that you always run into in this game. La-dee-dee, la-dee-da, la-dee-da, la-dee-dee. Oh, the hanger's up 1 more floor. Okay. And let's... Do we want them facing out? Yeah, let's have them facing out. So we'll just have 2 here. Maybe eventually, maybe I should save these spots for XO1 power armor. But, I don't know. Yeah, we'll save these spots for XO1s, and we'll just put these... Well, I'm so indecisive. It takes me forever to build something because I'm so indecisive. Come on. That, right there. Take my fusion core. There we go. Alright, and now let's go get the other one. Kind of put the traffic lights up, like, so they're flashing lights, you know, like a hangar would have. And I think the traffic lights look kind of cool. But this place is gonna look cool once it's all filled out.
Perhaps now is a good time?
What do you want, Codsworth? Okay. Sure, Codsworth,
Sure,
what's up?
What's up?
Oh, just a little something I'd like to get off the old proverbial chest.
Ah.
I just want to say what an honor it is for me to accompany you. You've no idea the horror these past 2 centuries have wrought. The initial destruction, not knowing if you and your family were all right. It was a relief just to find the entrance intact.
Oh, I'm sorry, Codsworth. I got shit in my eye. I'm sorry, Codsworth. It was so sudden. Not even time for goodbyes. I'm gonna do the more emotional one. Codsworth, I never knew. I can't imagine it was easy.
Codsworth. I never knew. I can't imagine it was easy.
Not a single worry, Mum, as I shared your priorities completely. Family safety first, above all else. And yes, while it was hard at first, I was able to eventually move on.
Because you have no soul, Codsworth.
Busying myself day and night, and believe
No,
me,
I love
there was
Codsworth.
plenty of it. But
He has a
eventually
soul.
the work became
Oh
like
my god.
chores.
One day
What
this will
truly
come out of my
saved me
eye.
was
One
my
day.
Memories, Mum. Memories of you and the
It is not
hubby,
this day, though,
young
apparently.
Sean, of your love and kindness. I soldiered on, fueled by hope that one day, if not you and the husband, that Sean, or perhaps Sean's children, would one day emerge.
They have, though. They have. Oh my god, this one is so sappy. Sorry it took so long. I only wish we could have all gotten out as a family.
Sorry it took so long. I only wish we could have all gotten out. As a family.
As do I, Mum. As do I. It is unfortunate. I just wanted you to know how much I consider you family. I may be a mere robot to some, but I do hope you've come to see me as more.
That's so mean. I don't know. I couldn't, like, say that to someone like, whatever, you're soft. Don't call me your family. Okay. I consider you to be family too.
Daydreaming, perhaps?
Yes, a little bit. I consider you to be family too, Codsworth. We're in this world for the long haul. together.
I consider you to be family too, Codsworth. We're in this world for the long haul. Together.
Miss Amanda, you don't know how wonderful it is for me to hear that. I feel completely recharged. Well, enough blither-blather from me. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Hi, Dororo! How are you? I'm in a PC Discord too if you want to hop on and join me for the stream. You must be off work. Or I hope so. I hope you're off work and get your 2 days off to play Fallout 4 now. Good to see you, my brother. We're moving my power armor up to the hangar that we built, and then we're continuing on with the build. I messaged Jimbo on Discord. I'm hoping that he joins, but we shall see.
I can barely tell us apart.
That's funny, Nick. One thing that I do really like to build, and what I think we might build next, is since I have Nick, is something that I like to call the New Valentine PI, which is a new detective agency spot for Valentine up in Sanctuary. Because Nick's his own man. He's not just gonna be my little shadow, my little lost puppy dog, and follow me around the wasteland. Oh, hell no. He's a strong, independent robot. And he's gonna keep working, even though Mama Ark is, you know, kind of the ruler of the Commonwealth. Alright, there, right. Oh, I can't exit here? How about there? How about there? How about here? Seriously? There we go. Okay. There we go. Ah! Fell. Oh, you can't see them, though. Maybe I should put them to where you can, like, see them from up there. Oh, well, that looks okay right now. You can see them from right here.
Yeah, a friend.
That looks cool. Okay. Whoa, Evan. Dang, Evan. You need to save some moot fruits from the rest of us, my brother. Alright. Alright, so let's build up the second floor now. And the second floor, I want to be kind of like the armor plus vault heads, or vault heads. What are they called? Vault boys. Bubblehead boys. Those things. So we need power up here. I wired this above here, so I think we should be able to get it. So let's start powering it up and decking it out. Oh, I don't know how much. Might have to use guard posts instead of shops in order to get my people to stand where I want them to. But I like to use the shops because they have more applicable animations than the guard posts. I guess I could use the modded stuff, but I find them to not work as well. What is my cat? What? Rose, shut up. Hold on. She's making really weird noises. I'm gonna go check on her. Rose? You okay? Okay. Alright. She's okay. She's right here. She's just being mouthy. She's a tortie, so they tend to do that. Alright. Yeah, hi. You want to say hi to the stream? Oh, here she is. This is Rose. She's my baby. And she's being very mouthy right now. Oh, go away. Alright. 3 hints and the first 2 don't count, Toru. Alright, let's get some power going. I have the power! Is it gonna snap? That's what we want to see. Snaps? No, no snaps. Darn. Will this? Nope. That's probably not gonna want me to grab it either. Oh, there we go. Ha-ha! Now can we move it so it's a little less dorky? There we go, that's good. Alright. And let's get one over here so we can continue it up. And now that we have at least one power conduit in here, let's build our interior walls. So I'm gonna make the bigger area here the armor room, and then this sub area in here is gonna be the bobblehead room. So let's get an interior wall.
Hey, partner.
Hey, Jim! Yay! I was hoping that you'd show up. What's going on, man?
Just sitting around.
Cool. I'm just doing some building in Sanctuary. We're continuing on the library. Gonna try to finish it up tonight.
Cool. I'm sitting here. I've been prepping for a colonoscopy tomorrow.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh no, that doesn't sound fun.
So if I'm off and on here for the next little bit, you'll know what's going on.
Okay, sounds good. I imagine that involves not eating.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, I've had
Eating.
I've had ultrasounds and stuff like that before, and you don't get to eat.
Yep,
Well,
the only thing I can do is drink coffee.
there you go. I don't know if you've got chat up, but Paul Taylor says hi.
Yeah, I see. Hey, Paul, what's going on, man? Dororu?
Yeah. Oh, my live stream just went offline. Oh, there it comes. Is it coming back? There it is. Okay. I hate that. All right, so let's build the bobblehead room first. And this will be perfect. We can have the two stands out by the window. Marcy will be able to look in on us and judge and be like, why don't you have them all? How's your gameplay going right now?
It's all right. I've started over again, of course.
That's right. Yep.
Character built, so that's doing pretty good. Been using the basement living. I've got about 2 built so far that
Gotcha.
I'm using. I've got 1 in Sanctuary, and I took over Murkwater.
Nice.
Murkwater at all. The only thing I'm using it for, I've got an entrance to one of my basements there. There's not gonna be a settlement or anything there. And I just got through taking over Spectacle Island. I got through that one. Haven't done anything with it yet.
Yeah, I've actually never built in Spectacle Island. Never have. I've unlocked
done
the
it
settlement
once, yeah.
before, but it's like almost like so big that I don't know what to do.
Oh, the first time I ever played the game, I had one humongous place set up there. And never could get, very many settlers to it, so I just gave up on it.
Yeah, I use what I do to get my settlers places is like honestly, it's almost always Hangman's Alley. And what I'll do is I'll just farm Hangman's Alley and like wait till it gets 10 settlers and then go to Hangman's Alley and then grab up all the settlers and send them to different places, and then wait for Hangman's Alley to fill up again, and then send them more places. Like, it actually works really, really well.
Since I've been using that automatic recruitment beacon,
Uh-huh.
I've been getting more settlers with that than I ever did with the regular one.
Really? I'll have to check that mod out, because settlers are a thing that I use a lot of. Like, I think I told you I have 42 people in my sanctuary settlement right now.
Good Lord. Well, you know, that's what I'm saying. You know, the automatic recruitment, you can set it for as many settlers as you want. And then when it reaches that number, it'll automatically cut off.
God, that's right. That's what you were telling me.
Yeah.
Paul Taylor says that he made Marcy Long a provisioner so he doesn't have to listen to her.
See that.
That's smart.
Yeah.
I like to, honestly, even though Marcy is a pill, I think that she's such a character that it's like, I can't not have her around Sanctuary. Like, she's just too much, you know? Why won't these
Let's
plates?
see. At Sanctuary, I've not even gone to Concord. I've not even got dog meat, nothing yet. It's low. That's low on my priority list.
Yeah.
I think I've got it set to get 6 settlers in Sanctuary right now. So if and when I do go get them, you know, that'll put it up to my number. So right now I'm just concentrating on getting my little hideouts, get them situated where I want them. And my main one is at, see, I'm thinking I put in another one somewhere, but I can't remember. I know I've got one in Sanctuary. I've got Murkwater. The one I've done the most in. I can't remember.
I built at Outpost Samaja once, and I really liked what I built up there. It was just, I made it kind of like the last stop on the road, you know, before you went out into the mountains. So I kind of like had, you know, like I built the last call in, and kind of made it like a little bit of kind of like a touristy kind of spot,
Right.
but you know, like I had a motel and a bar, and I kind of wanted to make it, yeah, the last place on the road.
Last outpost before the frontier.
Exactly. Yep. All right, so we got those in. I don't know what else we could put here in this room to make it interesting. I guess I could put more of the statues in. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll place some armor mannequins here, and we'll store the various vault suits in here as well. Since this is kind of the apparel floor, we'll...
Reading to Rory said, I've yet to do that. I might just kill her and give June peace of mind.
There we go. Yes. I usually make her, I forget what Nick Valentine's Girl Friday's name is from Diamond City, but I kind of make her his new Girl Friday, where, you know, she's the receptionist for his new detective agency. So because I like kind of the idea of her like being like really, really bitchy to someone walking in, and like, Nick doesn't have time for your problems, and then Nick has to be like, now Marcy, calm down. Come tell me what's going on. Like, I can just see that interaction in my head. That looks good. I like those mannequins there. Yeah, and I'll deck them out with vault suits. Yeah,
vault suits and
yeah, let's get some vault posters up for wall decoration.
Yeah, you need some of those.
Let's see. Vault posters.
I did the for, you know, you have to go explore the vault.
Right.
And I got everything at holotape. So without that holotape, Sean.
Oh, really? Very nice. I thought there were cooler ones.
You can still go to the Institute and all of that, but you know, it's a completely different playthrough in that.
Right.
The Paul says, my playthrough, I took over the wasteland with my raiders, made a save, and then attacked Sanctuary over and over to kill her, but Preston was invincible. You can't kill him.
Huh. That, yeah, I know that the companions are invincible, but you can't kill companions.
Yeah, I think you can get a mod that takes that away.
I'm
or
sure
you
there
can
is a
go
mod for
through,
that.
You can go through the console and not essential. And once they're tagged as non-essential,
Yes, actually, you can probably do the console command for that. Alright, we'll get these kind of like modded vault posters up here. I like them better. I'm not going to do the pinup girls.
yeah,
Let's just
that's
get...
why you won't see very many paintings or anything on my walls, because they're all like Gil Evergreen or
Where was that dog meat no one?
Gil Evergreen or...
Yeah, I know there's a lot of, like, and some of them I kind of like. There was, like, one where it was just, like, a girl in a vault suit, like, playing a game. I kind of like that.
The ones I've got are all pinup posters. You know, don't have any of the vanilla paintings. They're all
pinups. I have a lot of... Oh, am I not going to have enough lit up ones with Vault Boy in them? Here we go. True Vault Escapades. Sponsored by Vault Boy. Okay, sure. Oh, here's one. That's a great one. I'm not going to do this True Vault Escapades. No!
We won't be on long tonight because I got to be up early in the morning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, thanks for stopping in, dude.
Yeah, I'll still be here for a little while yet. I'm not cutting off yet.
Well, good. All right, there we go. That room's finished. Let's store bobbleheads. I think I picked up all the ones that I have. Right? I hope I did. Nope. Have I not?
Have you got OC Decorator?
I do.
They should have all of the bobbleheads in that.
I know, but I only like to put out... I actually use those a lot because one thing that I'm definitely going to build is a Vault Tech gift shop. And then, like, what I do is I, like, use the OCD decorator and I line up, like, shelves of all of the different bobbleheads. But, like, in my museum is, like, the real bobbleheads. Like, I think I like to use the OCD ones for, like, quote unquote, replicas. But the real ones, the ones that go into these are only the actual ones I pick up.
Yeah, well, that's cool.
Because I have used the OCD decorator to place some of those, like, especially, like, around, like, kids stuff, because I figure, like, they're kind of like toys,
Yeah.
I guess I only have 4 bobbleheads. All right. Well, there they are. And I think
I don't think I've had more than 3 or 4 at one time anyway. The one at the Northern Star, the one at Corvega, Spectacle Island, and Concord. I think that's the most that I've had. As I get to that point, then I'm usually starting the game all over again. So.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, probably most games don't get. Paul Taylor asked, "What's OCD Decorator?" So, OCD Decorator is a mod, and once I get this vault suit on there, I'll show you the menu. Let's get the new one up there. There we go. Okay, let's bring up the menu. Because I have so many people in this build, the menu takes a little while to bring up. But it's one of my.
Like mine.
It's one of my absolute favorite mods. It's one that I use so much, and it really helps make your builds look more intricate. And we'll go over to the hospital and I'll kind of show you some stuff that I've used OCD Decorator with. I've actually used it a little bit. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, hon.
Oh, I said I was going to say I've used OCD Decorator a little bit in this build, but not much.
I think when I built my main bunker that I live in, a Creative Clutter in it.
Yes. I've used Creative Clutter as well, and you can see some Creative Clutter here. So, all right, let's see. So here's OCD Decorator. It's this little Vault Boy Jesus right there, which is so accurate because this mod is an extreme time saver. With this mod, basically, it takes all the the loot items and all the little things, and it makes them placeable. So if I wanted to, I have 5 enamel buckets in storage, and I can place them instead of keep them in my inventory, dropping them, and then grabbing them and placing them. This places them. And what's even better is that they're what do you call it? They're cemented onto where you place them. So your settlers won't knock them over, unlike where if you place things by grabbing them and putting them places, settlers can knock them over, and all that hectic stuff. So, you know, if you place one of the robot models on your shelf, and then a settler walks by and knocks it with his ass, you could never find it again. Well, if you use OCD Decorator to place that robot, it will always be there. And they have all the robot models. And what's awesome too is that it will not let you place them without actually having them. So you certain things like the bobbleheads, but see how it says replica agility bobblehead? It's not the actual agility bobblehead. But these, they don't say replica. They're the actual robot models. So you actually have to... Yes, it makes them static items. Thank you, Paul. That's the word for it. It makes them static items. There's even a subset of the mod where, like, if you have modded items or something like that, what you can do is you can put them into this little machine thing and it will make a static item version of that for you. I don't use that part of the mod because I don't have very many items modded into my game. But for extensive modders like Jim, it's great. And it also is great because it can turn like a gun into a static item. Because they don't have the guns. That is the one thing that this doesn't have, really, is the guns. But it has all goddamn close near to everything else. Like, it even has every single little ammo box. It has the boxes and the bullets. It's really a great mod. And you can see here, I've used it a little bit. I staticked my Giddy Up Buttercup, bobblehead, the Your Special book, that lamp. This little train set right here is from Creative Clutter. But it's a really great mod. That's why that little table has so much life to it, is because I was able to use OCD Decorator and put shit on it. So it is... I can't say enough about OCD Decorator. It is an amazing, amazing mod. Because I spent so much time in previous Fallout games, like Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, individually placing books into bookshelves and teddy bears onto beds and shot glasses onto tables. And with this, you can do that in a 16th of the time. All right. Yay! So pretty. There we go. Okay. Now, let's see. What I do like to do is kind of add, like, a receptionist for each floor. Well, maybe not. Maybe it will save a lot of space if I don't do that. We'll just do one for this floor, and we'll put the guard station here. Okay. Hey, Bramble! You got snow, looks like? Got a lot of snow emoji. Oh, why is my... Are you playing the game now, Jim?
No, I'm trying to loaded so you can see what my new character looks like if I can get the dadburn thing. For some reason, it saved screenshots as bitmaps instead of JPEGs.
Oh no!
Yeah, so now I've got to finagle around and on the JPEG to upload. And then it up then.
Let's see. I don't really like how there's just one window right here. It makes it look weird.
There it is. There it is.
How much concrete do I have left? Bramble says it's going to get probably below 0 where he's from. Ooh, I don't like the sounds of that.
Oh, I just checked the weather a while ago. Right now, 7 degrees here. That usually means with wind chill, it's probably down around 17.
Yeah.
There it is.
I definitely need to start doubling up on socks when I go to work now. My toesies get so cold walking around all day. Yeah, we'll add windows on
There
this.
we go. I got it.
I think I fucked up my power line though.
So if you take a look at Discord, you'll see my new character.
Oh wow! She looks like a vampire slayer. She looks like the female version of Blade. I like that. Do you make the characters all by yourself, or do you find modded characters and use the saves?
Well, I start with a preset that's been put up on Nexus,
Right.
and then I like it.
Right. Well, it said clamped items got stored, but I can't figure out what the hell was clamped on there. All my lights are still on. Right?
Campbell, what's going on, brother?
Whatever. I'll figure it out sooner or later. Okay.
I actually did use some concrete in this bunker build.
Yeah, bunkers are good. Concrete is good for bunkers. That makes sense.
Well, I mean,
to me.
it's part of it. Part of it's like a cave.
Oh, okay.
So I just boxed it in with concrete.
And is that one of the basement mods?
Yeah, it's the sewer garage.
See, I should re-download that mod because I really liked using it when Rad Storms came around, or if I wanted to save when my sanctuary was so big, I would use the basement mod. I'd go down there and save and then run back up so that when I loaded up the save, it wouldn't take 22 years to load the save. But I'm not going to build my sanctuary as big as it has been in the past. I've had a sanctuary with 122 people in it before.
Good God.
Yeah. No wonder my game died. It was like, it just killed itself. Couldn't handle it anymore. It's like, goodbye, cruel world.
The most settlers I've had in one settlement has been 11.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
That was my last
122 is a
build.
lot more than 11.
Yeah, that last build at Outpost Zamanja had 11 people in it. So. Thanks, Paul. Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on this one. I think I did a real good job with this character.
Yeah, those eyes. That was the thing that stuck out to me as well, Paul, was the eyes.
I don't remember. I use the Eyes of Beauty Fallout Kaleidoscope Edition,
Uh-huh.
and it's got a lot of different eyes.
See, that's one thing that I never really do that much is mod my character like the way it looks.
Oh God, yes. Because I cannot stand the vanilla characters.
Yeah, they
I
look a
cannot.
little. I guess one thing I do is I give I have a, what is it called, like Azar's ponytails or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I've got all of them. I mean, I wrote down all the mods that I've got on the legal pad.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as character mods, I've got the front and back of one page covered with mods that I use for my characters.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I'm talking about physical mods, and then clothing and everything else.
Yeah, I see. I guess I do have a little bit. Like I have like the backpacks. I have what's it called? The one where you can wear armor over any outfit. I got that one.
Yeah.
That one.
I think as far as
Here, I'll put the link in chat right now for OCD Decorator.
I think as far as clothing mods, the one that I'm stuck on right now, one that she's wearing, is from the Mercenary Pack. It's called the Rebel Outfit.
Oh, Bramble said that he put the link in there. All right, Bramble's on it. Okay, I thought you were. I get it now, Bramble. But I guess for anyone that isn't on the Discord that would like to try OCD Decorator, there it is.
Bramble got it up.
Bramble's on it.
All over that.
All right, let's get our mannequins up. I do kind of, I don't know. So for my past museum builds, I've had like I forget what you call those. Like the maître d' of the museum, I forget what they're called. Like something of the museum. But I've had them at every floor. But I don't know if I'm gonna do that this time. Like, let's see how much money I have, so if I could even do it. Okay, I have 1,400. That's not bad. I could do level 1 stores. Let's see. Clothing.
What I need to do here.
Oh, well, that looks cool. Oh, that costs ooh, that's a lot of money, though. I could spawn in caps, but I'd feel dirty. Yeah, let's put that right there. No. Yay! Okay. Yeah, that looks good. Are you talking about ushers? No, they're like garrisons, they're like, let's see, caretaker of museums.
They're like tour guides, museum tour guides,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Curator! Curator.
There you go.
That's the word I'm looking for. Curator. Thank you, Google. I always have to. Have you ever seen like that meme about like the guy who found out, like, saw his like grandma's web search history, and she was like, "Can you tell me what the recipe for this is, please, and thank you." Like she like asked, like typed in her web searches like you would like very politely, like you asked somebody. And people at Google were actually like pointed her out and were like, "This is the nicest grandma in all the world. She shows respect even for AI." I was like, "That's awesome." All right, what do I want? I want the mannequins.
Just looked, and I've got, as far as face presets for characters, I've got 99.
Ooh, jeez. That's
well,
awesome.
part of those are ones that I've saved, my own presets. Ones that I've modified and saved.
Right.
So a good part of that are my characters.
Alright, now we're just gonna deck out the room with mannequins. And I think I have a couple unique outfits already to put in here. Definitely have Kellogg's outfit. Oh yeah, that looks creepy. Okay. I always think, I don't know why, but mannequins creep me out.
Cool. Looks good, Bramble. Never played with male characters for some reason. I just don't like to do it.
I mean, I'm a girl, so it's a little bit different, but I literally can't. I don't even like it when I'm like playing a game and like it's in the narrative that it's a dude. I'm like, I know that it's like the story, and I'm like, but I want to be a lady.
I mean, I don't care what game I play. I mean, whether it's Skyrim or any of the Fallouts, they're always female.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, make sure there's enough room. Yeah, what was the game I was playing recently where I was like, you seriously don't have the option to choose a female character in this game? Like, it's not even... I was like, that's bullshit! Not even, like, Gamergate bullshit. Like, I'm not even on about, like, you know, the whole Gamergate or feminism type thing. It's just more like, I just like the way female characters look better.
Yeah. I mean, even my Destiny, when I play Destiny, all my characters are female. You only get one of each, you know.
Oh, one of each class or something?
Yeah, one of each class, and they're all 3 female, so. You got Exo, Human, and they're all 3 females, so.
Well, hi, Jeremiah. Would you like to go usher or curate my, my clothing?
Got it.
You're the lucky winner. I'm gonna make
Jeremiah was an usher.
Jeremiah was an usher. That's right. I like it. Oh my god, yes. Perfect. And I'm gonna go
Me
find...
and my brother both have done that.
I was about to say, that's one of the best things of having Jim on stream is the singing.
I mean, you know, something come up and, you know, we just, with a song that fits.
Yeah.
We did that so much.
Bramble says, I've played both, but I tend to gravitate to male. Just makes the game more immersive for me. You know, that's the exact same...
That can be immersive with a female, too.
Sure. But I was gonna say that's the exact reason why I like going female. Just because for me, it is more, like, when I hear, like, the bleh. That sounds awful. But the like little grunts and groans, and it's like a dude voice. Like I'm like, that's not how I sound. Like I sound like a girl, you know? Like I want the voice that I'm hearing to sound female, you know? Oh, Paul, I've had so much time in Skyrim. Not as much as Fallout 4, but quite a bit.
Kept Beth talking to Bramble, said, "You're going to get me in the mood to dust off Skyrim."
Yeah. Do you play Skyrim much, Jim?
Good Lord, there was one time when I first got it on, I think I first got it on 360.
Mm-hmm.
6 months straight, every evening, hours.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I've played it so much and I've never beaten it. Same thing like this game, you know, like it's just like
Well, I mean, I played it all the way up to the point where you fight.
What's his name? Parthognath, or not that one.
Miraak.
Yeah, Parthenax is the good one.
Parthenax was a dragon.
Yeah. Oh, Miraak is
And I screwed up. I screwed up. I killed him.
Think
I
I
shouldn't
Oh,
have, but I
no.
did.
Size.
Playthrough though, I won't kill him this time.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
Gonna make Jeremiah a little bit fancier looking. He looks a little shabby to be a clothing vendor. So he's gonna get a clean blue suit and a trilby hat.
There is something going on with my game. I cannot trade clothing with my
Really?
NPCs. For some reason. Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Well, that
Started the
sucks.
game all over. And I can't figure out what it is.
That's no good.
Well, I mean, because I put,
Yeah.
I put girls in the bar, as a bartender,
Uh-huh.
and I can't, I want to make them look a little better for some reason.
Yeah, that's one of 5,000 hours on Skyrim. Got it on release and still play it. Wow. Do you play it modded, Paul?
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Hi.
Can I get
Got
you
it
a
on
drink?
360, I guess, when it first came out, and
Can we
played the
trade a
hell
few
out of
things?
that game.
Oh, I didn't get to
Like
play
here
it.
last year, I broke down and got it from PC.
Oh yeah, it's
Sure thing.
I've that was like one of the main reasons, like the main reason that I got my first gaming laptop was for Skyrim. Because I went through a really bad period in my life and I basically lost everything in the whole wide world. And I didn't game for about a year and a half, 2 years. And then I started to get my life back together and I was like, well, I could either go console or I could go PC, and I decided to go PC because I like a lot of the independent smaller games and stuff like that. So I went PC, but Skyrim was my first gaming experience coming back after kind of fucking my life up for a little bit. So Skyrim has a soft spot for me as well.
I've got a brand new Xbox One that I've got maybe 4 games for.
Right.
It's got me the mini nuke edition of Fallout. That's got all the games in it. 1, 2, 3 in New Vegas. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3 in New Vegas, and then they got me Fallout 4 when it came out.
Gotcha.
See. Oh, since I've been playing games on PC, I've not even touched my Xbox.
Yeah, it's funny, and I'm honestly should probably never get a console because I have a fucking Steam library that has 354 fucking games in it. I could probably play on my Steam library until I was toothless and like 2 seconds away from the grave, and I would never finish it,
Got maybe a dozen or so games on Steam.
Yeah, if I'm very protective of my Steam account because I'm like, this Steam account is worth probably a couple grand. Like, if I was in a real pinch, I could probably sell my Steam account.
A couple of, some of them I got off my son, because, games back and forth on Steam.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I've got all 3 of the Witchers, I've got all my Fallouts, Tomb Raiders.
Yep, I have the entire
else?
Tomb Raider collection. Haven't even played a 1, but I bought it on a sale.
Well, I've got you know, I've got Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't have a new one yet. I need to get that one. A lot of Tomb Raider games for like Xbox and one or two. It's for PS2, I think.
I think so. PS1, yeah. They were out for. They've been out since the first PlayStation.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I played the first Tomb Raiders when they came out. You know, so I think I'm. Oh, shit, let me see something here. Let me open up my Steam and see what I have got.
Let's maybe put like a
I might have
line.
more than that. Let's see.
Oh, I'll post my Steam ID if anyone wants to add me on Steam. It's ARK007.
Man, what are you doing up here? Go. Will you get over here and get into something you don't need to be into?
My cat had a guest appearance on stream. She was yowling her ass off, and I was like, "Are you okay?" And then she just came over here and looked at me, and I'm like, "I guess that means you must want to be on stream, and you're missing the attention."
No, my boy likes to get up here and just lay in front of me.
All right, what am I gonna put right here to make? Because this huge.
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got 16 Steam games.
Dang.
Got Crysis 2, Skyrim, got all the Fallouts. Need for Speed Shift, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City, I think. Yeah. Rise of the Tomb Raiders, Shift 2 Unleashed, and all 3 of the Witchers.
Do you like the Witcher series?
Oh my God.
I've never played Witcher 1 or 2.
Love it.
But I love Witcher 3. Absolutely love Witcher 3.
I started with Witcher 1, you know, and I loved the hell out of that. And then 2 came out. And then Wild Hunt came out, and oh my God.
Yeah, it's so good. I actually think we've talked about it before. Hi, Kohai. Good to see you, man. Welcome. We're just doing some building in Sanctuary right now. I'm show you what we're doing. We've got the Sanctuary Public Library and Museum. It's a big concrete building, and I normally build very square, so I'm trying to challenge myself and build a little curvy. So we've got kind of a curvy concrete structure, and now is the first floor is the library, and up above is going to be the museum. That's what we're working on. Brambleberry says, the place my Skyrim character is standing is the legacy of the Dragonborn mod museum. It is one of the most fun mods I've been playing in years. Huh. I'm going to write that down, Bramble, because I actually haven't installed Skyrim on this new computer, and I need to install it and get my mods all set up. So I'm going to, it's called Standing in the Legacy of the Dragonborn.
Okay, I just added you on my Steam.
Cool. That's a good way to get a hold of me if I'm not on Discord. I'm usually on Steam.
So you'll see it pop up with friend request. So.
Yep. All right. Let's see. I don't like this big empty corner right here, but I don't want to put another bookshelf. Maybe I do though. Decisions. I know, I'll put a vending machine here. That's what I'll do. Wait. Food and libraries don't mix. Food and libraries don't mix.
Don't mention food right now.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I meant the anti-food machine. I don't know.
Anti-food machine.
How about
at least
just
I can drink. At least I can drink my coffee.
There you go. Oh, I love these little desk flag things that unlock settlement objects adds. Yeah, let's just put. How about just a flag? Does it clip
Paul,
into the ceiling?
Man, I'm with you. The only thing I could ever play on PC with a mouse and keyboard was Diablo. If I can't use my Xbox controller, I don't play.
Yep, certain games obviously you want to use mouse and keyboard for, like Civ. You know, you don't fucking play Civ on a gamepad. But I don't like to play games like Fallout on mouse and keyboard. I just don't.
I've got to use my controller or.
Yeah, I'm
one of my favorite games I always loved to play was Fear, and I've got it for PC. Reason my controller won't work right with it, so I just don't play it.
You just don't play it right.
That was one of my favorite games too. I love that game.
Yeah, if it's like if it's a game like Fallout or some type of shooter game, I'm not gonna play it with a mouse and keyboard. You know, like I'm just not. Even the one shooter game that I'll kind of attempt to play with a mouse and keyboard is something like Overwatch, where it's really fast paced and stuff like that. But even then, I don't really like
something like Overwatch. I don't get into, you know, all that.
Yeah,
Battle Royale type play. I don't get into that.
Yeah,
shit.
you know, I kind of was into it for a little while, but for one, I'm just not good enough, and for two, there weren't enough characters with gameplay that I enjoyed to keep me into it. So I just, it wasn't a fun experience for me in the long run. I prefer, if I'm gonna play a competitive multiplayer game, I like stuff like League of Legends and Heroes of the Storm. A little bit more.
I don't care for anything like that. I mean, I'm a first-person shooter all the way.
Right. Yeah, and I honestly, those type of games, I'm not the hugest fan of. You know, these lights don't give anything.
I've never been a fan of them. I've watched my boy play Halo. You know, do those matches all the time, and I tried them. Blown away, so shit. I'm just
you see, that's the thing. Like when I play Overwatch, I'll play like two characters. I played Reinhold and I played Chorborn, Chip, the dwarf with the turrets, and that was about it. If I could not play Tracer. Like I was like, I am a spurg on Tracer. I can't do it. I just cannot do it. Like I'm not fast enough. I don't have the coordination.
Yeah.
And it's not enjoyable, and it's not enjoyable to have me on your team, so I just don't do it.
Yeah, that's me, you know. He'd always try to get me to play, one of our favorite games that we had was 007 GoldenEye.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you could play, PvP in that.
Uh-huh.
Continually blow my ass away, so just to hell with it.
Oh, no kidding. Like, honestly, the way you're talking reminds me of, like, me playing with my little brother. He's JK from the NW, if anyone wants to follow him on Twitch, but he plays Fortnite, he plays League of Legends, and he's good. He's good at those games, and like I would play with him, and we had GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64, and he would just blow my ass away. But if he tried to play Final Fantasy, or like Zelda, he was, like asking me for help. But if I tried to play Halo or GoldenEye, I was like pwned, epically pwned.
I can play Halo, the campaign.
Yes, exactly.
I love playing the campaign. There's the PvP part of it, the match play and all that. No, forget it.
Yeah, I was the same. I remember me and my little brother playing Halo together as a campaign. and having so much fun. And then like he was like, "Okay, Amanda, we beat the campaign on hard. You're ready. You can do this. Let's go online." But then it's just me crying in the corner while it's like, getting totally butt railed.
Oh yeah. I mean, the only thing I played that really used to piss my boy off about, we'd play like Mortal Kombat.
Oh, right.
There, hitting all of his combinations and everything. I'd just be hitting buttons right and left, not even knowing what the hell I hit,
And
and
you
kicked
can,
his ass.
yeah, I've had
How'd you do that? It's
how
like, I
do you
don't
do
know.
that? Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I
Just keep
mashed the
hitting
buttons in
buttons,
this direction.
I don't even know what buttons I hit. I'd just be there pushing all the damn buttons all over the place and kick his ass.
Yep. I did that to my brother before too. All right. Well, it's been about an hour and 15. I'm gonna go huff down a cigarette for about 3 minutes.
It's always an
I'll be
issue
right
out
back,
here,
Jim.
but I wouldn't worry too much about the
Okay,
dead
I'll be here.
Okay,
Everywhere's
and
gonna be fine.
I will be on text chat, guys, while I'm outside. So if you have any questions, I'm only a text away on the chat. I'm just going outside and getting my nicotine. So thank you for bearing with me. Here's the intermission. Actually, hold on. I'm going to leave the intermission off just in case Jim wants to talk to chat or anything like that, so you won't have my music talking over you. All right, be right back.
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, Paul, I'm a Halo fanatic. I've got them all.
Need something?
I love that game. I'll be here.
Yeah?
Hey, you, got a sec?
Oh, mercy.
Giving me the silent treatment, huh? What? Did I say something? Don't let me bother you. Nothing to say on the subject? Anybody still in there? Not much for conversation today, are you? Would love to know your thoughts on the matter. Giving me the silent treatment, huh? What? Did I say something? I'd love to know your thoughts on the matter. Anybody still in there? Nothing to say on the subject? Don't let me bother you. Not much for conversation today, are you? Giving me the silent treatment, huh? What? Did I say something? Anybody still in there?
Okay. Well, still, name the first one I'd like to play.
Don't let me bother you.
Okay, I'm switching back to stream. Be right back, Jim. Okay, guys, I'm back. Let me get back onto Discord. Thank you for waiting, by the way, everyone. And it looks like we're getting pretty darn close to the first 2 floors. Let's make sure we save.
Be a good idea.
Yeah. All right, Nick
Not
wants to
much for
talk to me
conversation
again.
Today, are you?
And what I was just saying, you know, I got the first Gears
Too
of
many
War for my
folks these
son,
days count on violence to solve their
and he got pissed
problems.
off because he was at work
Only
and he
have to
called
look
me. I was
around to
off.
see where that got us.
He called me one day. He got pissed off because I beat him before he did.
Oh no! That would be so cool though. I remember a couple of times like playing video games with my parents, and it always like just psyched me out. Like we played a Mario Party together. I don't know if any of y'all remember Mario Party, but I think I still make them, but we played that a couple of times. The first one for the Nintendo 64. My parents would get all trashed, and they would come up and grab the controllers and wouldn't know what to do. And yeah.
Oh hell, that was like me trying to play Guitar Hero.
Oh God, my dad tried to play Guitar Hero, and he like plays instruments in real life, and he got so frustrated.
Drummer, and I tried to play, I guess it was Rock Band or whatever has the drums with it.
Has the drums, yep.
Total bomb.
Yeah, the drums are the hardest ones. I could never do those drum ones, but yeah, I remember he bought Guitar Hero for us for Christmas, and he was like, I can play this one with you guys because I like music and you guys like video games. And
it don't work that way.
No, we hooked it up to his television. We got it all working, and he was like, this is bullshit. It was pretty funny, honestly. Me and my brother had a hell of a time, but my dad was like, not digging it.
Oh, it's like my son. He can play the hell out of it, and I'm like, okay, no.
Yeah, exactly.
My one favorite song, though, the one that I always wanted him to play and he would never hardly play it for me was The Slip.
The Slip.
Well, that was the name of the group. Rats.
What was the name of the song?
I love that song.
What was the name of the song, Jim?
Even Rats.
Oh, it must have been Rock Band. Because I don't remember.
It might have been.
Yeah, I don't
know. It was Guitar Hero.
Huh.
Well, Guitar Hero, the first one.
Huh. Maybe I just don't remember that one. The one I always liked was, I remember the final song was Freebird. They had you do Freebird as the final song.
God.
But the one I liked to play a lot was the Rolling Stones' Can't You Hear Me Knockin'? I liked that one quite a bit.
Yeah, but that's one song off that whole game that I absolutely love. And I've got it downloaded. I've got the song.
Nice. Ooh, I kind of want 2 filing cabinets. Fine then. All right, we'll put tables here. I get cross at my game sometimes.
Oh, honey, you ain't got nothing on me.
Oh, I bet. I can imagine. Let's see.
I think my next video is going to be, it's going to be a walkthrough of my Murkwater bunker.
Cool. Hell yeah.
Back from the doctor tomorrow.
Yep. I got you as one of my featured channels, so if any of you guys are new watching me, go check out Jim's channel. He's
I'm still trying to figure out how to do that shit.
Yeah, he's still figuring it out, but he's got awesome builds. He's got an awesome personality, so go check out his channel if y'all want. I hit my first video with over 100 viewers the other night, Jim.
Oh, I don't even know how many mine has right now.
Yeah, and I hit 1,000 views on my channel.
Let's see.
Where the hell is it? Countless? No. It's in Cafe. That's where it is. Yes.
See here. Okay, my last one has got 26 views. It was... that's not bad. I've got numbers.
Nice.
See, I gotta figure out how to do this shit.
What are you trying to figure out?
I figured out how to do this featured channel shit. I can't
Oh, yeah.
remember how to do it. I mean, I got bones up there, but I don't know how to change it now.
I think you can add... I don't know. I forget how you do it, too. I'd probably have to get in there and actually give it a look-see. I'm so much more of a visual person than I am a audio person.
No. Okay, shit. Customize channel.
Go. Ha ha ha, perfect.
Oh. Okay, I got it now. Oh, let's see, where you at here?
Just sprucing up my game room here. Making it, I'm gonna actually spend some time adding some little details everywhere to the first floor. So we're gonna finish the first floor, and then we'll move on to finishing up the second floor, and then we'll start building up the third and the fourth. So
you are now my featured channel.
Woo! Oh yeah. Thank you, Jim.
Yeah, you got to go in. But what is it here? Let me see. What is that? You go into customize channel.
Okay.
And it will bring it up on the right hand side, and all you got to do is edit it.
Gotcha.
How do you add channels? Oh, okay.
Scrolling and scrolling.
And if you get a chance, YouTube.
What was that?
It's called check out my boy's YouTube. He's called The Angry Bassist.
The Angry Bassist.
Yeah. It's on my, I guess if you look at my, it's in my channels list on my page, so you should be able to see it. He gets on every once in a while, but he does a lot of game, reviews and stuff like that, so.
Cool. There we go. Welcome to the Angry Bassist channel. I'm Complete Noob, so I can keep this short and sweet.
See him.
I'm subbing.
It's my boy.
Subbing so that I don't forget to watch. Here we go.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
It's my baby boy.
Oh, is it? Oh, let me look. Oh, I like it. That's awesome.
You see that big Halo banner back behind his head?
No. Oh, yes.
I got that when I was working at Walmart. I got that. And he's kept it hanging up in his room.
Oh.
That's right when, was it Halo 4? Or 4? It's been several years ago, but yeah, I talked to the manager of the electronics department. If I changed the banner out and put the next one they were going to feature up, that I could take that one. So.
Oh, nice.
That was one thing about working. I used to do what they call assembly. In Walmart.
Yeah, that's right. You've told me about that. That you were kind of like the guy that like bikes and
jack
stuff like
of all
that.
trades, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
It depends on what you're looking at, Paul. If you're looking at the gray-haired gamer, yeah, that's me.
Yep. The gray-haired gamer is him. The angry bassist is his son.
That's my boy.
I wish that there were freaking posters for the video games, like Pitfall and Red Menace and stuff like that. I'm sure there's a mod, but
Oh man, let me think.
because that's kind of what I wanted to put up in here was posters for those games. But here, I'll put this like mock Five Nights at Freddy one up. This is obviously supposed to be Five Nights at Freddy.
Let me see here.
Pretty fucking terrifying. And then I think there's another one with like a girl just like playing games. Where is it? Here it is. There we go. Perfect. That'll be fine. I'm on your YouTube channel now, but don't see a link.
Let's see here. Oh, they've got posters like the magazine posters. Well, if it's got, I don't see the games.
Darn.
But there's a mod that's called Lore Friendly Posters that has the for posters.
Okay. Oh, it's...
Let's see here.
Alright, putting up. So, the mod that I'm using right now, guys, I'll put a link to the in the chat for it, is Creative Clutter. And Creative Clutter is another mod along with OCD Decorator that I use all of the flippin' time. I believe Eleonora is the creator of Creative Clutter. She's an amazing mod author.
Yeah, that's her.
She does mods for both Skyrim and the Fallout series. She's a fucking amazing. But I will go ahead and put the link to Creative Clutter in the chat since I'm displaying the work for it. So let's Clutter.
Let's see here. Okay, there is one that, let's see, it's got like the blast radius, sugar bombs. See the game posters, but
That's alright. I found two that are suitable. I found one of a sexy lady playing a video game, and then a mock Five Nights at Freddy done in the Fallout style.
if you look up Gruffy D,
Uh-huh.
it's Gruffy D's Signs of the Times.
Oh, I have that mod.
It's got all kinds of posters in there. It's got like blast radius.
Oh, shit. Okay. Alright. Wall posters, graffiti.
Coca-Cola.
Signs of the Time. Wall posters. Advertisements, art, entertainment. It's probably in.
Yeah, there's all kinds of posters in that one.
Oh, geez, it's pretty big. Food and drink, health, safety, and law, perk posters, propaganda, myths.
Yeah, that's all of them right there.
There's all the propaganda. Maybe it's... Here's perks. Oh, these would be cool for the flippin'... Oh my god, there's so many of them.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Holy moly. Okay. Is this... Captain Cosmos. Huh. Okay. It doesn't... Did it have the... Let's see.
I hate the way you gotta do them damn things.
I know. There's a freaking... Alright, whatever. I'm gonna put these ones up. This is way too funny. There's a target with Preston on it.
See the one Omnia?
No?
Back up. Go back into that and... One you just had up there, you know, it had all the different, like, posters.
This right here? No.
There was one there, entertainment, I think.
Yeah, I checked entertainment. Entertainment.
I was going to point out, I just wanted to point something out.
Oh, okay.
There's one in there that was called Omnia.
Omnia. Dante. Oh, these are wall
Should be in the entertainment. Yeah. There's one somewhere there that's called Omnia. Oh, where the hell was that? Be art? Man, I think that might be it. There it is. You just passed it.
This one right here. Wanderer? Not all those.
Omnia. O-M-N-I-A.
It's not in here.
Yeah, it's in that section right there. The one where the I Want to Believe poster is.
Okay, so we have I Want to Believe, we have Happy Hanukkah, we've got Happy New Year, Happy Valentine's Day, I Have a Dream, Merry Christmas, Not All Those Who Wander Are Lost, and Happy Yule. Those are all that's in here.
Man.
Yeah, see it.
Erg.
And then I just went... I haven't seen anything called Omnia. So...
Let's see. What was the other section you were in right before that?
I've gone through everything.
That one. It's in that one.
Miss?
The entertainment.
Okay, so we went through entertainment. We got...
It's in the entertainment section.
Titus, Romeo and Juliet, Shakespeare, Patriots, Midsummer, Mary Good Neighbor, Magnolia, Macbeth, Hamlet, Evacuation Day, Day Tripper, Omnia! Valentine!
There you go. That is a real group.
Really?
And I love the hell out of them.
Oh, okay. Right on. Here, we'll put it up.
It's a but they do, you know, that's
cool.
I love the hell out of them.
I'll have to check it out. Omnia. All right, well, what's up? Now I won't forget.
I mean, the first time I saw that absolutely freaked me out.
Right.
Because, you know, and that's their logo.
Huh.
That's them.
Oh, that's super cool. Let's see. Let's just put a little bit of clutter around.
You know where I had the Scottish flag up in.
Zamanja?
I took a picture of that. Took a picture of the flag and put it up in one of my Scottish Facebook. God, that thing had over 100 likes on it.
Oh, right on.
Very proud of our Scottish heritage in that group.
Yes. Yeah, I'm married to a Scotsman myself.
There you go.
My married name isn't the actual Scottish clan name, that because he took an adopted family's name, but the clan name that he's from is Caudell. I don't know if you've ever heard that.
Well, and around my area, it's called, we have the Caudills, Caudill.
Same here, but it's with a E instead of an I.
It's the same basic clan right there. Couple of Caudills in Appalachia. I'm very aware of the name.
Yep. It's a very Scottish name.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna have to go out and get more shit to decorate.
I
I can't. Have to actually go play the game. Oh, now.
Oh, good grief.
I just want to build. Oh, this is turning out really cute. I like this. All right. Let's get some books.
Reminds me of Twisted Sister.
We're not gonna take it.
Well, instead of I want to rock, I want to build.
There we go. I wanna build. Yes, I like it.
What do you want to do with your life? I want to build.
I want to build. Yes. D. Snyder, eat your heart out. I think that was that guy's name, right? Twisted Sisters, D.
Yeah.
Snyder? Yeah.
Yeah. You ain't got nothing on me.
Come on, I want to put this here. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Gosh. Cons. Oh, there we go. It's a little off to the side, but that's okay. We can move it. Can we?
Have you got place everywhere?
Nope.
Or say if you did, all you'd have to do is hit F2 and that completely wipes out the.
I'm always afraid to use stuff like Place Anywhere because I've used it before and it just bucked my game up, so I just don't.
I've never had a problem with it. Never.
Really? Maybe I should try again, but I'd have to start a new game because I like to play games with like a certain mod loadout and then never fuck with it for the whole playthrough.
That's one that every time they do an update to the game, that's one that I have to wait for it to update before I can. Yeah. Or let's see, the F4 script extender, Place Everywhere. Those are the three that I have to wait on.
Right. Oh, hey, there's posters in here. That's not fun. Confuse me, why don't ya?
Bramble, there's two different ones. There's Place Anywhere and Place Everywhere.
Okay, maybe that's it.
They're two separate mods.
Because maybe it was Place Everywhere that I did, and it just fucked with my shit.
Now, Place Everywhere is the one I use. I think Place Anywhere, I don't think you can find that one anymore.
Why do I have a cutting board here? That's stupid.
Because you're in the Clutter Room's kitchen.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find different things to put. Oh, this coffee mug's cute. I'll put the coffee mug here.
Got Eleonora's coffee mods. Coffee mugs always have Ellie on them.
Do they? This one says Far Harbor.
Now you have to have. There's 3 different coffee mods that she has.
Huh. Yeah, see, I only use Creative Clutter.
But she's got about 3 different coffee mods.
Huh.
And like the coffee canisters, it has a canister with her name on it. Coffee mugs have her name on it.
Oh, does this one Nuka? No, this one's a Nuka World one. I wanted to kind of put out some, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I have all my mods written down here. So let's see. There's Crafton Fury 9000 GTX. Let's see. Eli Cafe. That's ELI-CAFFE. And I think there's one that's the most immersive coffee mod ever, I think is the name of it.
Most immersive coffee mod ever.
The most immersive coffee mod ever. All 3 of those have her mugs and coffee canisters. Bramble, that's the one I've gotten. I've never had any trouble with it. It's a Place Everywhere.
Okay. Maybe I should try it for my next playthrough.
I mean, it's one of those that you add to your load order. You don't see it.
Huh, okay.
Because once it's activated, you don't even see it in your load order.
Interesting.
Load order. Yeah, it don't count against your load order at all.
Let's put some Nuka-Colas around. I think I should have some Nuka-Colas.
When you've got that one, all you've got to do is hit F2 on your computer, and that turns off collision.
Bramble, yes. Yes, 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 yes.
Yep. Yeah, I need to redo that because I... Yeah. See, I'm not using Nexus Mod Manager anymore. I'm using the Vortex.
Right.
And to me, I mean, I know I badmouthed it when it first came out because it aggravated the hell out of me, but set and working right, it's a miracle because you never have to worry about your load order.
Really? See, Nexus still works fine for me, so I just...
Well, that's because you've never deactivated it.
Yeah.
Deactivated it and downloaded Vortex. Now I can't reconnect with Nexus Mod Manager.
There we go.
But ever since I've been using Vortex, I mean, I used to have all kinds of trouble out of Nexus Mod Manager because it was always deactivating my mods. Vortex, I've never had a problem with it. None whatsoever.
How many mods do you use, Bramble?
forgot how many I've got right now.
Yay, it's the spinny one.
Doo-doo-doo. Checking. Last count I had almost 250 active.
Oh, wow. Brambleberry says, haven't checked in forever. One moment, please stand by.
Yeah, yeah, I saw that. Let's see, mods.
All right, this room is completely all decked out. I've got
Look in.
every little bit of thing on the... Yeah. Wait, should I put something on these walls? No, that'll look too much.
What in the hell? Oh, mercy.
Uh-oh. $191 of 197 in Fallout 4, and only 71 of 73 in Skyrim. The count varies because I sometimes deactivate stuff to play an overhaul mod. Ah, gotcha.
Let's see what's going on here.
Do.
Here I was talking about how good Vortex is, and now it's pissing me off.
Oh no! Come on, place.
There we go, finally. Took damn long enough. I've got 245 active.
That's not terrible.
No.
Dang it, I should have put some rugs down. I always forget to put the goddamn rugs down. Let's do that real quick. I can always place them again.
You've got that mod that names all your settlers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have that one.
It's one of my absolute necessaries. I used to use the mod Don't Call Me Settler, but then they deleted that one. And so I had to find another one, and I think this one's called Immersive Settlers.
Bramble says you're going to place one last salt shaker and pepper mill, and your frames per second is going to drop to 1, and then crash the desktop. Get out of work mode and save.
You got it. That's such a good idea that I'm doing it right now, Bramble. And I've only saved twice this entire stream, so thank you for that, because I would get pissed. And we did have a crash last stream, and seriously after, and we've done a little bit of work.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, we've got our and we're decking out our first floor right now. Our computer room is completely decked out. We don't need to do any more work in here. Now I'm just kind of moving from room to room and gradually moving up and just making it all complete. We've got Codsworth's desk a little bit complete. I kind of like to work like a cleaning lady, like walls and floors, and then we'll do the little knickknacks and stuff like that. My mom was always like, you do the walls and then you do the floors. My mom cleans houses and I worked with her for a little bit for a while, so.
Oh God, that just reminded me of Steve Martin's Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid.
I don't know if I've heard that one.
Oh, it's a movie he did years ago.
Okay.
Every time he heard the name cleaning woman, he went off, berserk.
Of course, my favorite Steve Martin is probably everyone's favorite Steve Martin, which is the Jerk. That's the best.
Yeah.
My favorite is when he learns rhythm from the smooth jazz.
Yeah. He hates these oil cans.
Yes. You don't have defective cans, you have a defective person.
Oh, man. I think about the only thing he did that I didn't like is I hated him playing Clouseau in the Pink Panther.
That whole thing was a big old stinker.
You cannot beat Peter Sellers.
No, Peter Sellers is one of my favorite actors of all time. He is so fucking amazing.
Oh,
Peter Sellers is...
Excuse me, monsieur, is this your minky?
The one that's my favorite.
Is this your bum?
Is this your bum? Keto, you've broken my pointing stick, you fool. Now I have nothing to point with. What's the one that I like?
And this is it.
He's so good. I forget which is my favorite one. It's the fourth Pink Panther movie or something like that. It's so good. It's the one that's a hotel.
They're all good.
Yeah, they are really good. But
I would like to introduce Monsieur Charles Panther, the infamous Pink Liton.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and Peter Sellers is in one of my favorite movies of all time, the Doctor Strangelove.
Oh yes.
Yeah, where he plays.
Oh, yeah.
He's both Doctor Strangelove and the President. And what's his name? The guy with the bum leg. I forget what his name was. He had 3 roles in that movie.
That was Doctor Strangelove.
Yep, that's Doctor Strangelove. He had I guess he had people with 2 bum legs. There was the Doctor Strangelove who had 2 bum legs.
Had a bum arm. Had 2 bum legs and a bum arm.
And a bum arm that just had a... Yep. One of my absolute favorite is, well, mein Führer, it'd be easy. I'm sorry, I mean Mr. President.
Yeah.
Oh. But yeah, it was I keep wanting to say Sergeant Bat Guano, but I know that's not right. He was the guy that was with the guy that was with the precious bodily fluids and stuff. Mandrake, that was his name.
Oh. It's been a long time since I've seen that.
That's my husband's one of his favorite. He plays it all the time when he's gonna go to sleep. He's kind of one of those guys that can't fall asleep without something on,
Then I got into these rain videos.
Mm-hmm.
10, 12-hour rain.
Right. I've heard that that's actually a lot healthier for you than listening to.
Oh God. Because it's a lot more relaxing.
Yeah.
And, I grew up in the country, so listening to rain on a roof, was something I was used to.
Right.
And,
yeah, the rain on a steel roof kind of thing.
Rain on a tin roof, rain on a car, all kinds of rain, different rainstorms. I think the last one I did was I've been in the rain for 10 hours.
Oh, driving in the rain? Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually a really peaceful noise. Like if
It is.
it's a very peaceful noise, the sound of driving in the rain. Yeah.
I mean, or just listening to rain on a car, Just listen to rain, period.
Yeah.
It relaxes me.
I know the story when I was a kid was that like in order to get me to go to sleep, they'd put me in the car and drive me around the block a couple of times and I would just conk out.
Like I said, I grew up in the country, and even, if there's nothing on TV, we'd have the TV turned off and all this. Rain hitting the roof, oh my God. That put me right to sleep.
Yeah. It's funny, I live in Washington, but I don't live in the rainy part of Washington. So, like, a lot of people, if I say, I live in Washington, they're like, oh, you must get a lot of rain. I'm like, I wish. I live in the dry, arid, deserty part of Washington.
Well, my sister lives right up on the Sound in Kingston.
Oh, yep. Yeah, I think I knew that. I knew that. The guy that I've been
I'd love to go out.
Playing with on 76 lives pretty or around in Washington as well, and I'm like, right on, it's a small world.
I'd love to go out there and visit her, but I'll probably never get to.
It's a really beautiful state, honestly. I've
seen pictures of it. I'd love to go up to the Sound and watch the I'd love to do that.
There's a lot of really cool wildlife in the Sound. Like I went back when my parents were doing really well in their family business and stuff like that, we went on like a orca tour,
Yeah.
And we got to see all these orcas and stuff like that. It was so cool. Like we spent like 10 hours out on this boat, and the guards guy, or like, the captain was like, well, I'm sorry guys, we saw some seagulls and stuff, but then like hour 9 hit and like this huge swell of these orcas.
That would probably be things I would put on a bucket list.
It's worth it. It really is. The San Juan Islands was where I went, and the San Juan Islands are absolutely beautiful. There's so much wildlife up there. It's really cool.
Shepherd.
What was that?
Sea Shepherd. I was an onshore volunteer for them for a long time.
Oh, okay.
From the first time I ever watched Whale Wars, I was a humongous supporter.
Right, yeah. I've never watched the show, but I've heard of it, and it is a huge thing, like, and I've it's sad that people poach, like I grew up in my mom's side, huge family of hunters, and very much with conservation and hunting correctly.
Last time I went hunting, I was in high school, and I haven't done it since.
Really? See, like I understand like people having, but I mean, I guess like hunting to like don't be poachers, like hunt correctly, hunt what's in season, hunt with your license, all that stuff.
I don't think there is really
any reason. Yeah, I can see that argument too.
Not when you can go to a grocery store and there's all kinds of food there.
Right. Well, and that's the thing too, that my family, whatever they hunted, they killed, even bear, and my.
Yeah, but that. Always we use what we eat, what we kill, blah 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 blah. No, that don't justify it.
Yeah, it's true, and and I just think that
I know you were that you were talking about wolves and.
That's what I'm talking about, or like people that go out and like
cats,
yeah,
big cats. He was talking about that. You think about it, we're killing off their natural food. like anything else.
Right, that's true. I can see that. Like, I just remember when I was a kid, like, coming across, like, I was riding with my grandpa, and we came across, like, these 3 deer corpses that just, like, someone went out there with an AR and just cut these deer up. Like, just unloaded on these deer and, like, left them there. And, like, and my grandpa was so pissed. Like, he called the game warden. He was like, this shit is not cool, you know, like not cool at all. Because even
I'd shoot a deer. The only way I'd shoot a deer is with a camera.
There you go. I like that. I thought I had
Seen this. I saw this video one time. This guy, you know, was a big hunter.
Mm-hmm.
A field, and this baby deer just came up to him.
Oh.
And he petted it.
Oh God.
And from that moment on, he never petted him again.
Really? Huh. Yeah, you see, like, I can totally get behind people that, like, I just don't think that, as long as you don't judge, if you like, you know, if you don't want to, if you feel like that's not for your soul, then, like, I'm totally cool with that. As long as, like, you know, you don't, you know, I don't know. I guess you can begrudge people whatever the fuck you want, to be quite honest. I was, like, sitting here thinking, I'm like, what do I want to say? What I'm about to say is actually not what I actually think.
You know, all I can say, you know, I don't like it, but I don't have to like it.
Exactly. Perfectly said. And just like with a lot of things in life, it's like we don't have to participate, we don't have to like it. But if other people are gonna do it, there's not a whole lot we can do.
I mean, you know, you can do it, just don't flaunt it in my face.
Exactly. Well said. Yeah. Like, don't be like, hey, would you like some Bambi jerky, you know, or something? Like, no, you asshole. Thanks for being a dick about it. That's kind of how some people I've met who hunted have been. You know, it's like, oh well, if you don't eat meat or if you don't fucking like it, then get the hell out here. Brr. You know, some people can be like that. I like to play everything in the middle.
I went out and shot a 12-pointer last weekend. Hell,
exactly,
man, do you need a magnifying glass to find your penis?
Precisely. It's like, do you wish that number 12 was somewhere else, buddy?
You know, guys have got these big jacked up pickups and all this shit.
I was just about to say that.
I live in the heart of that country, you know, but you know, I'm sorry you got a small penis. I mean, I'm sorry.
No, oh my God. So I give parking tickets out at the job that I'm at, and there was this truck. And I had to, like, jump and, like, climb, like, to, like, put the ticket underneath the windshield wiper.
Yeah.
And this guy was watching me. And I, like, turned and saw him watching me, and he just, like, started laughing because I caught him watching me. And I was like, I need a pogo stick or something like that. You want to give me a boost, bud? Like, I can't get up on this fucking thing. It was so big, but we have that a lot here, too, because I'm in the shit kicker part of the state, so half of the parking lot's filled with big old trucks. Because, you know, I mean, a lot of the kids here are young.
If you've got a farm or a business.
Well, that's the thing I was gonna say. Like, actually, it kind of makes sense because I live in a heavy farming, heavy construction.
But if you buy the truck, you know, just because you like the looks of it, you like the big truck, just to have it.
Go Yeah, don't.
No.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like,
No.
like a lot of these kids, I think it's like, such a fine-looking jet. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of them, they're driving their parents' cars, and their parents are contractors, or their parents are farmers, and so they're driving their trucks. At least I hope so. I hope that their
That
parents aren't
around
like
around
buying
here
them
it's
brand
just
new
because
fucking cars.
you know around here it's just because they want the big truck
Yeah, that
or
does
wheeler.
that happens sometime around here as well. Like I've seen bumper stickers that are like, you know, like cowgirl, or save a horse, ride a
Cowgirl.
cowgirl, that kind of shit. I'm like, oh,
I
that's
got
cringy.
I've got some bad news for you. There's not been any cowboys since the late 1800s.
No shit.
Because you wear a cowboy hat and pointed toe boots, and you might ride a horse, but that still don't make you a cowboy.
Yeah, unless you're robbing
When's the last
banks and
when's the
doing
last
cattle
when's
drives.
the last trail drive you've ever been on?
Yeah. I was about to say, because that's what I think about cattle, like cowboys, is like John Wayne, the Cowboys,
Yeah.
cattle driving.
I got into that whole shit for a long damn time. I lived the part, I dressed the part, but in the hell, they ain't no cowboys.
Right.
There are country people, but there's no cowboys.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Like is that a John Denver song, or is that someone else? Thank God I'm a country boy.
Yeah, that was John Denver.
That was John Denver. Okay.
It's one thing to be a country boy, that's fine, but don't call yourself a cowboy.
Right. Yeah, like that song, "Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys." It's like
Hey,
you
now,
don't really have
be
to
knocking,
worry.
don't be knocking Waylon and Willie now.
I know. I was just saying.
I mean, I'm not a country music fan that much, but the old country, yeah.
Yeah, and that's something where me and you can commiserate on. Like, I love that old country. I like that song, but
There's only maybe 2 or 3 present day we'll listen to, like Little Big Town, Lady Antebellum.
I like Lady Antebellum.
What tickles me to death about Lady Antebellum, is Hillary Scott.
Is that the main singer gal?
Yeah, she bombed on American Idol.
Oh,
She didn't
really?
even make it through the auditions.
Really?
Look at her.
That's too funny.
And have you heard of Lindsey Sterling?
Uh-huh, yes.
Same way. She didn't even make it through the auditions. Look at her now.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know that.
Yeah, she never even made it through the auditions.
Lindsey
But look
Sterling
at her now.
is great,
I mean,
isn't
she
she's a
goes
singer
on
as
now.
well.
She's touring with Lizzie Hale, Hailstorm.
I know that Lindsey Sterling just played BlizzCon as well this year.
Yeah, I mean, just because you don't make it on one of these talent shows, don't mean that you can't make it.
Right.
And Hillary and Lindsay are 2 of the biggest proofs of it right there.
Well, sometimes, like, I've watched those shows, and sometimes, like, the people that they're like, "You've got talent," I'm like, I don't see it, man. like,
And then, then there's people like, people that
genuinely
don't
do
make
have
it.
talent, and you that don't
That do have talent and still don't get it.
Yeah.
That pisses me off.
Yeah, me too. Like, I was watching, because I watch compilations like this on YouTube, because...
Yeah, me too.
And I saw this one, I could not
Of course
believe this girl got in.
Of course you've seen Darcy Lynn.
Yeah.
Had to have seen Darcy.
I don't think so. I don't know. What was what'd she do?
She's a ventriloquist.
Oh yeah, I've seen her. Yep.
And she totally deserved it too.
Yeah, she was great. No, I remember her.
Awesome.
Dang it, I accidentally deleted that.
You did.
Oh, where was it again? It was in...
It was in Gruffy D's. Yep.
Gruffy D's. Signs of the Time. Wall.
No,
Posters. Entertainment. Oh, it must not be Signs of the Time. It just must be Gruffy D.
No, just it's posters, entertainment, I think was what was under, or art, entertainment, one of the two.
It was in... Here it is. There we go. Haha. It's back. Oh. Okay. That load. Now we just need tidbits right here. Gotta go have fun. Thank you so much for stopping by, Paul. Thank you for being here and being a subscriber, and just thank you. You rock, dude. You're one of my OGs.
Have a good one, Paul.
Have a good night, Paul. I've got 57 subscribers now. I'm I'm like trying to maybe get 100 by the end of the year.
Well, if I get a couple more videos out, maybe I'll get to pick up some more.
Yep, exactly. That's what you just need to do is just push
Yeah,
out
it's just
that
I've been,
content.
well, one thing too, I've been out of some of my medicine, and that's not put me in a very good mood to do anything.
Oh, yeah. I understand that for sure. I was actually in a similar spot to that not too long ago.
Yeah, well, I'm
Never good to be off meds.
been out of my anxiety med for a while, and I get too aggravated by stuff when I'm off of it.
Yep, no, I understand. Yeah, no, I was off all of my meds for a while, and for about 2 weeks, and it was starting to get to the point where I was like, my husband was like, you need to be on your meds, and I'm like, you're right, we'll spend a little, like, you know, I need to go get them.
I chose to be off of them, I just run out.
Right.
It takes hell on forever to get meds from the VA.
I bet. Especially, I don't know if anxiety or mental illness, you know, anxiety is not a mental illness, but I mean, if mental shit takes longer to come through than physical stuff.
Well, it's part of mental illness, having anxiety.
I was about to say, I don't know what it's classified as. Like, is that a mental illness? Is that like a mental...
Because you know, that the appointment I had today was with, you know, mental health.
Oh, okay. Right on.
Well, I saw a shrink today, you know.
It's always good to do. I try to see a shrink about...
Well, honey, I've been doing it. Doctor asked me, said, "Oh, you know, how long, you know, have you been on this med?" Blah 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 blah. I said, "Hell, it seems like forever."
Right.
Honestly, I can't remember how long it's been. I know it's at least been since I came back from Saudi Arabia back in '91.
Oh wow. Okay. So it's...
I've been suffering with it long before that.
Do you mind if I ask, Jim? If you feel free to say, "Fuck off." I don't have to answer this. But do you have PTSD?
He did diagnose me with a mild PTSD.
Okay. Okay, that's, I mean, I just figured, you know, because you're saying anxiety and mental illness and military, and so I wondered if you had PTSD.
Yeah, because, you know, there are certain things, certain times of the day, certain things I hear, you know, that just...
Yeah, well, then we're partners in another way, because I also have PTSD, but not obviously from war stuff, but from,
You know, mine's not to the point, you know, where if I hear a backfire, you know, I drop to the floor and all this shit.
Right, exactly.
But there's just things I hear, you know, or things I see, like I said, certain times of the day.
That will cause you anxiety
or
trigger. Yeah, the trigger.
Yeah,
that's what they call it. Yeah, it's a trigger. Which is like gotten such a bad rap, you know, because it's like it's legitimately like a legitimate thing, you know, that like mental illness people have, you know, they have triggers. I mean, you know, and now people are like, oh,
you know, within the past 5-6 years, finally decided that depression.
Oh, say that again. You cut off.
So, you know, they've just within the last 5 years or so, they finally decided that depression is a disability.
Right. Yeah, I could probably be on disability if I really wanted to, but I
mean, you
really
know,
don't
I
want
take
to.
I take Wellbutrin every day. I have to.
Right.
And you know, anxiety medication.
Yeah,
I've been
I
on every antidepressant that's ever been out. I mean, Prozac, Zoloft, all of them.
right.
The one that I've took so far that seems to, you know, to work good for me.
Which one?
Wellbutrin,
Wellbutrin. I've heard good things about Wellbutrin.
that I've took, you know, that's actually, you know, halfway worked for me, and I've been on it for years now.
Yeah, I'm on 4 medications, and all of them I've requested that all of them are non, what do they call that, like Title A, or they're basically no druggy drugs, you know, like I don't
Yeah,
take.
not habit forming.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I take all pretty mild stuff, but it works for me, and it's not something that I have to worry that I'm gonna abuse, because I've had problems with that in the past. So it's just like I'm not even going to allow that to be a thing, you know.
Oh, at the VA now, you don't have to. I don't have to worry about that at the VA because you can't get any opioids from the VA anymore.
Gotcha.
Thanks to my damn that these dumbasses around here re-elected as dumbass.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, did someone get reelected in the recent shit that you didn't like?
Honey, every one of them that got re-elected in Tennessee, I don't like.
Are you Democrat, Chip?
Yes, I am.
Good for you, man. Bump it, fist bump. I'm a moderate Democrat, but I'm a Democrat.
I am a proud Democrat and a proud liberal.
Right on. Good for you. I wouldn't call myself, well, I guess I'm probably pretty liberal, you know. I think gay people should get married, and I think that if you feel like a lady, you should be able to take the pills in order for you to be a lady, but
exactly.
You know,
I mean,
I also am very anti-PC culture.
Why would it be up to me to judge?
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
How somebody wants to live their life.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. Like,
I mean,
if
when was the last time a transgendered person, you know, ever thing to me or tried to do anything to me?
Or
Never.
how about when was the last time a transgendered person, you know, like, I don't know, like shut up a school or something?
Exactly. You know, there's all this talk about transgender people are going to attack women in restrooms and shit. Excuse me. I've not heard one case of a transgendered person ever doing any sexual assaults on anybody.
Well, you know, and to be quite honest, like, in my opinion, transgendered people are gonna get more violence than the other way around, you know, like, if say if someone, like, I don't know if you've ever, a YouTuber that I really like, she's trans and she's Republican, and I kind of like what she has to say sometimes, you know, because I like to listen to all sides of the aisle, but her name is Blair White, and she is like bathroom laws. Preston Garvey is commenting. Preston Garvey, you better be helping those settlers. Oh my god. Preston Garvey's in my chat. I feel so lucky. But she's Republican and trans, but she thinks she's like, she is a very attractive woman. Very attractive. And she's like, if I walked into the male's bathroom, would you be comfortable with your little boy in there if I walked in? No, you wouldn't. You kick my ass. Like, don't tell me that you want me in your male bathrooms just because I have a penis, because you don't, you know? Like, if I walked in there, you'd be like, get the hell out, you know? Like, so they say they want something, but it's like, if you really had that in practice, do you really want RuPaul, like, you know, like,
there you go,
hanging out in your male bathrooms, you know? Like, that doesn't make any sense. They should be using the bathroom that they feel comfortable with. Like, it just...
That's it, exactly.
Yeah, you know?
Exactly.
You know? The one thing I will say that some
people... That's like right now, you know, Trump is trying to get... everything reversed on the transgenders in the military.
Oh God.
There's over 11,000 transgender, service people. And you never hear of anything that's, that they've done wrong.
Well, honestly, like, and I mean, maybe this sounds a little bit ignorant of me, but I mean, probably a lot of them are male or female to male, and like
A big bunch of them are.
like, it's like, Jesus Christ, leave it alone. It doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, a big majority of them are. And honest to God, if you saw them, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Right. It'd only be if it's, yeah. It's like, and no one needs to know that part about you. No one needs to get into your crevices.
It's like I said, who am I to judge?
Yeah.
How people want to live their life. As long as it don't affect me, I've got no problem.
Yeah. And the only thing that I will say should, I think, be some type of, which some people may call me transphobic for thinking, but I think that you should not, if you have like a 13-year-old kid that's like, I'm transsexual and I want to start taking hormones for that, I think that you should be 18 or older before you start actually seriously transitioning in that way. That's what I think. Just because.
You think about it though. When if you've got a kid, say you've got a boy that playing with cars, and all this shit, they want to play with dolls and wear dresses.
Right.
You try to stop that.
See, I don't have a problem with
and that actually messes them up. They're depressed. They feel like they've been pressured and all this shit.
Like
that's nothing that and it's nothing that they've seen or read or anything like that. That's how these kids feel.
Yeah, exactly. Like I guess what I'm saying is that I would totally support my child if they were transsexual, completely 100%. I'd be like, do whatever the fuck you want to do. Do whatever you want to do, but I'm not going to let
see
you
on TV or read in a book and say, hey, I want to do that or I want to do that.
Right.
It's how these kids feel. They know.
Right. And the only thing is like, as a parent, to me, I would be like, you can do whatever you want. You can dress like a woman. You can act like a woman. You can live as a woman. But until you are 18, I am not going to be okay with you doing physical surgery or hormone therapy.
No, they wouldn't. The hormones, all that does is, it blocks puberty.
Yeah, and the puberty blockers really worry me. Like that would freak me out as a parent. I just would. I'd be like, well, God, what if they fuck themselves up for forever? And like.
Well, I mean, what if you don't do it, and that fucks them up?
Right, that's true, but I mean, like, so many, like, what if they do this and then 10 years down the line they want kids, and they can't because they fucked themselves up. I just think that
one simple word.
Adoption?
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I guess.
Think about all of these kids that are put up for adoption that their parents don't want them.
Yeah, it would be so hard. I'm so glad that I'm making the decision not to have kids, because it's like, fuck,
well, I mean, you think, just think about it. You've got parents out there that don't want their kids.
Ugh.
That want to adopt that can't just because of their sexual orientation.
Right. Yeah, I guess it's just a really complicated thing. I think, honestly, now that I think about it, I might, if my child was transgender and wanted to start doing some type of hormone therapy or something like that, what I would do would be like, okay, I'm open to it. Let's go talk to a therapist or a psychiatrist and see what they think. And see if they think you're ready, because I'm not fucking equipped to figure that shit out. I'm not a fucking doctor.
I mean, that's logical.
Like, and we can work through it together so that I feel comfortable and you are happy.
there's a lot of these kids out there that have seen therapists that
Right.
start their hormone therapy and stuff.
Exactly. And that actually, like, now that I'm thinking about it, that would be okay with me. If I went to a therapist and they were like, "Hey, I've talked to Ashley and Ashley wants to be Adam for fucking real. Like this isn't bullshit. This is for real. And like you need to be supportive of them or else they are going to become suicidal. And I would rather have my kid be on hormones than be suicidal.
That is a very real scenario too. And that's what pisses me off. All of these people, that fly off the handle because their kids, they're transgender and they know it. Because, oh, I had a son, now he wants to be a daughter.
Well, who the hell cares? Yeah, like I guess the only way that I would care is like I would worry for them.
They're still your child.
Yeah, like it's
still
just
your child, whether they want to be like you said, whether they want to be Allison or Adam. Yeah. They're still your child.
Exactly. All right, I'm going to go smoke another cigarette. We are done with our first and second floors, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm saying ladies and gentlemen like bones.
In between all the conversations.
I know. Oh my gosh. You know what? I've missed these conversations. Like I don't read it. Like, we've got 3 viewers right now, like, and I think that's what makes streams like this fun is, conversation. If I just talked about like I'm moving this magazine 1/8 of an inch over here, now I'm moving this wall over here by 97 degrees, and like that's why I messaged you, because I was like, well, I know I'm gonna be playing Fallout 4. I want to talk to Jimbo.
I didn't see your message. I just saw that came up a notification that you were
I was streaming. Well, good, and good to know that my notifications are working. Oh my gosh, one of these magazines is just floating there on that. I need to move it. Here we go. Ah, yes, my OCD has been sated.
Any chance you got a second now?
All right, I will be right back, guys. Give me about 3 minutes. I'm gonna go get my nicotine fit on, and I'll be right back.
Okie dokie. Boy just sent me a message asking me how my ass is treating me. what they're called.
Even fresh blades.
Yeah.
Because Ashley's obliterated all my blades.
I think it's the same thing. Mark 3, Mark 5, yeah. Thank you. Well, I only had to drink water yesterday and one this morning. Imagine drinking. And I had to drink that magnesium. Then I had to pour one of these in here and fill it up with water. And then within 30 minutes, drink 2 more of these filled with water.
Jug of Miralax. 6 magnesium citrates. Plus.
Zofran?
No. Shit pills. Cinecomplex.
Yeah.
That was my last day of prep before I had to go for it.
Yeah, another subscriber for your channel tonight.
Who?
My friend Ark.
I haven't done anything in a while.
I know. But
I just haven't really been up to it.
she's streaming right now. She's out smoking a cigarette, so. See how I set this up? This one to use with my audio box, and this one for my laptop.
Why is that so jerky?
Huh?
Why is that so jerky? No, that.
Oh, that's her stream. No. She's, like I said, she's out smoking a cigarette right now. Oh. Oh. La da 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 da. Oh. Oh, that's better. Yeehaw. Hello.
Hello. Husband came back home early from work. He wasn't feeling good.
Oh, well, my son just came down and got my shaving soap, so.
What'd you say, Jim?
I said my boy just came down and got my shaving soap, so.
Ah, he must be.
I was busy for a few.
Gotcha. What does your boy do for work?
It's technical support for Apple.
Oh, jeez. Right on.
Well, he works from home. He just got off work a little while ago.
Well, that's the dream right there.
Well, him and my daughter-in-law both work from home, so.
Nice.
She's hotel tonight.
Okay, so they both do IT? Or technical support?
She is like, working with hotels and booking and stuff like that.
Okay.
So they both work from home. She works overnight. He works in the evening.
Gotcha.
Works 2 to 11 mostly.
Does he have a good customer service voice? Hello, this is Bloody Blue.
Oh yeah.
I remember when I used to do retail, my husband would occasionally call me at work, and I'd give my spiel, and he'd be like, "Yeah, hi, honey," and I'm like, "Oh God, good, I can talk normal to you."
It's like my the last job I had was credit card claims for Bank of America.
Oh.
Yeah, that was about a stressful job.
I was about to say, that sounds like about, on a 0 to 10 on the fun Richter scale, that's a -5.
Well, I'll tell you how bad it was. With my anxiety, it got to the point where my doctor had to give me a note that I could take a break whenever I wanted one.
Yeah, I bet.
Usually, which was usually at least 20 minutes out of every hour.
Right, yeah. No, well, I can't imagine, no one likes being called out for their bullshit.
I mean, people would call in, and say they have a charge that they didn't make.
Right.
And do whatever I had to do. If they wanted to dispute it, I'd dispute it. But if it turned out to be a valid charge, there was nothing I could do about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, the thing that killed me is you see these vitamin supplements and green tea supplements and all this stuff.
Yeah, the EBT.
Or you get you pay $4.99 for 30-day supply. Cancel within 2 weeks, they automatically enroll you for the full price of the item, which is like $80, $90.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then once they get charged the full price because they didn't call in and cancel. Well, I didn't see it. I didn't see nothing that said I had to do that. And we look at the site, and it's
it's clear as day, pretty much.
It's clear as day. The button where you have to click to buy. I didn't see it. And we'd always have to call the vendor charges and try to get them a refund. But I tell you, the best one. Right, I wasn't even through with training yet when they put us out on the floor. And almost $2,000 in charges from a computer scam.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I had to call the vendor on it.
Ooh.
Any of it back.
Oh, that's terrible.
If you see these ads, if you're on your computer, and you click on a website or something, you see this pop up, your computer may be infected, blah, 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 blah.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what gets them hooked because, they think, well, somebody's watching my computer and they know I've got a virus. And no. that's what
sad.
hooks them right there, because you know they're people that don't know any better,
Exactly. They're just people that don't flat out know any
and
better.
mostly older people.
Yep. I was gonna say it's
You know, that
probably
don't know a
mostly
whole lot
people
about
above
computers.
the age of like 65, you know, like
That don't know anything about computers other than how to turn them on, you know, and check their email and all this stuff.
I go to my Facebook and see what my granddaughter just posted, and I got a thing saying this, and I clicked on it, and that's sad to me. That actually really pisses me off.
Oh yeah, I mean those are the ones that pissed me off the most, because you know these, you know, it's just basically it's a scam.
Yeah, it's absolutely a scam.
I'm out of that now, so.
Thank God. Yeah, I can imagine that would probably
that was the
require
job,
me some.
That was the job I had when I had my last heart attack. So.
Oh really? Okay. Oh jeez. Yeah. Some
that's the
customer
one when my son
service
said, "You're not
jobs-
going back to work. You're coming home to live with us."
Yeah. Honestly, I will never work a direct customer service job again. Like, not where I'm like,
I hate customer service. I hate retail.
I can't do it. Like, I literally cannot do
No,
it. Like,
with my nerves, I can't do it no more.
yeah, no, I can't do it no more either. Not with my shit. Like, I just can't. Like, I was 5 years in kind of like a, I don't know what you would call it, like a Barnes and Noble. You know, we did books, movies, music, video games.
Yeah.
And it stole a part of my soul. You know, like it honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, I worked at AutoZone before I worked at Walmart.
Yeah.
I get the same aggravations, you know, there that I did at Walmart. You know, people coming in. You know, what killed me, they come in, you know, and they tell me what was wrong with their car, you know. I said, well, have you checked this and this and this? No, I don't think it's that, you know, I think it's this and this. Well, if you think of, you know what's wrong with it, why the fuck are you asking me?
Right, exactly. If you're so good, why the
what it is, then go fix it and leave me alone.
No shit. That's too funny.
And a buddy of mine, we decided, you know, we were thinking about opening up a auto parts store and calling it Disgruntled Auto Parts.
Disgruntled Auto Parts.
So somebody come in and said, well, you know, what, you know, this price here, I can get it cheaper here and here and here and here. I said, why the fuck you ain't there then?
Oh, we used to, you know, it's funny. I grew up in retail, to be quite honest. My family owned a retail, small town construction supply shop. And owned it for how long? 15 years, I think. And used to get it all the time. Like, oh, well, I can go buy it here for cheaper. It's like, well, can you get a credit line from there for cheaper? Because that's
I'd be
why
like,
you're
well,
here,
don't let the door hit your
motherfucker.
ass on the way out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
don't
well,
let the door hit your ass on the way out.
Yeah, well, exactly. Can you put, you know, a pallet of nails on Home Depot's credit line and not pay them for 90 days? Can you do that?
Yeah.
Because you can do it with us.
I mean, you know, I've always said the one thing I'm allergic to is stupidity.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Oh my God. I honestly, the thing that used to bother me the most working in my retail shop, and this was kind of specific to that store, was I would so often, like, kids would come in and they'd be like, Dad, can I get this book? And children's books, they specifically price them, like, to be $7.99 and under, unless it's a hardback. But most children's books are $7.99 and under. $7.99 is the high point, you know. And I remember this girl wanted. Do you know The Outsiders? That book and that movie, The Outsiders.
Yeah. S.E. Hinton.
S.E. Hinton.
I remember that
yes,
one very well.
That's right. Fist bump, dude. Yes. Girl really wanted this book. And her dad was like, why do you want this weird shit anyway? Like, and I was like, what do you mean weird shit? A book?
That is almost it's kind of a classic, actually.
It is a super classic. I was like, I wanted to go up to that girl and hand her a $5 bill and fucking pay for that book myself. Like I was livid. I was fucking livid. Like I was like, ooh, I was off work.
We lived in Maryland for a while when that book first came out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and elementary school I went to up there was strange. I had a strange English teacher.
Oh yeah.
We had to put on a play. You know, she divided our room up, and each one of us got a different section of the book to put on a play.
Okay.
I was the director of the play.
Oh no, that's probably the best part.
God.
Or maybe
not. But, you don't know anything about how to direct a damn play. You know, what the hell are you supposed to do?
Right.
We got our credit for it, so. But yeah, like I said, that's one I know very well. We read the whole book while I was in class, you know, and did that shit with the little play type deal. So.
Yeah. I remember I was employed when the Twilight series came out, or like at least like the last book of the Twilight series, and there was this box set of the whole Twilight series that was on sale for that Christmas, and the amount of angry Karens, angry mothers that I got being like, my girl needs these books and you don't have them. I'm like, ma'am, we had 250 of them on Black Friday. They're all gone. We might be able to get them for you by Christmas. No guarantees. Well, that's...
I will stupid. Christmas. I will. But I read every one of them.
Oh, really? I read the first one.
The last one about 6 times because it was the best one out of the whole series.
Really? I think that it's a prime example of like how young adult books are nowadays. You know, like there's like supernatural elements, there's a love triangle. I read the first book strictly for research purposes. I was running the midnight release party, and I had to know something about it.
God.
But no, it's, you know, like it legitimately it reminded me of fan fiction. That's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, but you know, I love all things gothic, so I had to read it.
Right. I'm trying to think of what I wanted to put right here is kind of like a little check-in area, like, okay, no weapons past this point. So this is, I wanted to kind of make this kind of like a security check-in point.
I'll put a little counter there.
Okay.
Assign a settler to it.
And let's see, let's make sure I have enough room. So I want 1 room for melee, 1 room for ranged, and 1 room for big. So I've got 3 rooms. That's good.
Right there at the top of the steps where they come up, put your security guard.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea.
You work security, you ought to know this shit.
I know, right? Shh, that's a secret. No, it's not. Everyone that's on this fucking channel knows that I work security. If not, now you know. I work security.
Well, that's like... that made the last comment on the first video I put up, you know, with my military build. Duh. You know, 8 years military, yeah.
Yeah. That's a good idea, actually. I'll have 2 guards. I'll have one that's kind of like the guy that you like see when you come up here, and then we'll have another guy behind the counter to take your shit.
Oh.
I like it. And then we have, is Jeremiah down here? No.
There you go, the guard mats, that's what you use.
Yep.
You put one and one of them will just stand around and the other one behind the counter.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, I went to the Social Security office today. They actually had a guard at the door at the Social Security office.
Seriously? Whoa.
As you come in the damn door.
That's weird.
But I got an appointment on the 13th of next month now to go fill out my shit to get my Social Security started.
Actually, now that I think about it, I went and got a new Social Security guard, and there was a guard at the door there. He looked like the most bored security guard I've ever fucking seen in my life.
Oh, wouldn't you be if you had to sit there on your ass
Oh
all
my
day?
God,
Just people coming in
blow my
and out
brains
all day
out.
long?
Oh my god, that'd be so terrible. That's like, honestly, security is a boring job if you aren't on the move. Like, I couldn't do my job if I
Tell
was
me
just
about it.
sitting in a, like, monitoring
Tell
a
me about
parking
it.
lot or fucking something. I couldn't do it.
Did it for a year.
Really?
You know, I had the little guard shack, you know, right at the gate when people come in.
Yep.
Come in and make sure they didn't take anything out that they wasn't supposed to take out. If they had shit loaded up, they had to have a permission slip for it. I had to tell them where to park.
Yep.
Rounds once an hour. You know, God.
No, it's
the best time though was when they had shutdowns.
Okay.
Because I was the only one there. Didn't have to worry about anybody coming in or out. You know, I could go make my rounds, just take my time walking through the building. That was, you know, I'd walk through the building, go out back, check the yard, you know, make sure there wasn't nobody in there. And go back to my little building and sit and listen to the radio all night. Listen to Art Bell. Loved that guy.
Oh, right on. I love Art Bell. He was the conspiracy theorist kind of guy, right?
Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah. That's awesome. I love that shit.
Loved it. He died just a year while back.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because there's a podcast that I listened to called Last Podcast on the Left, and they give it up to Art Bell all the time. They're like, this is one of our inspirations, is Art Bell. They did a memoriam kind of thing for him.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Trying to find those goddamn
counters.
What am I trying to find? I'm trying to find...
You just about had it. The same ones you used downstairs?
No, I wanted the wood ones. The ones that kind of look like bars. Because I know where to find these ones, the diner counters. But what I want is like those counters over there. I want these counters right here. Where the hell are these?
Oh, there they go.
Bar counter double. They're in Stores Trader. Oh no, those cost money though. That's not what I want.
Everything costs money, dear.
I know. Nothing in life is free.
Oh, God.
They have to be in USO somewhere.
Which one? I don't know which one you're looking for.
It's... It's the only thing that sucks about having so many mods.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it.
Is that you're always constantly looking for shit.
Yeah. That's why when I finally find something that I want, if I know exactly where to go to get it.
Is this it? No.
I don't know which one you're looking for, honey.
It's this one right here. See?
Bar counter?
Yeah, the bar counter.
We just had a whole shitload of them right there.
They're not the full ones, though. The fancy woods.
You had one there that was curved. That would have made a perfect garden.
Yeah, let's just do the... Yeah, let's do the curves. That way you don't have to spend time looking for those straight ones. I know those straight ones are somewhere, because obviously I put them over there, and they haven't disappeared. I just don't know where they are. Because...
Fancy wood right there. You had that curved one right there.
Okay.
say that one, and it's one you've already passed up because of lag.
Yep. There we go.
Copy. What a concept.
There we go. Oh yeah, that'll work. And oh, that's a little gappy. I can't. All right. There we go.
Well, I'd just put one of them there.
I like them both. Can my settler get back here? Yep, he can. Alright, let's put the rug. And then I can put shelves up here with creative clutter of all the weapons and stuff like that. That's what I'll do. I'll put 2 shelves here. All the weapons can be there. That'll be good. I like this idea.
There you go.
Alright, USO integrated. Defense. Guard post.
Oh, I dread getting up in the morning.
Yeah, it's actually what time do you have to get up?
7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Okay. Well, I'm gonna end. I think I'll end the stream here in 20 minutes.
Because I gotta do the second part of my prep in the morning.
Yeah, that's right.
God.
Pretty much I've gotten this done. We'll finish it off in the next stream, but we've got the first 2 floors all the way decked out. Let's see if we can finish the 3rd floor in these next 20 minutes. Let's see. I'm gonna get my guards picked out. Oh, look at this. Oh, she's definitely gonna be the person that checks in the people. She looks like Harley Quinn. Come here, Harley Quinn. Are you gonna?
You know, there's actually a Harley Quinn preset and.
Oh, really? Perfect.
She'd make a good Harley.
She would. She looked exactly like Harley Quinn. She's gonna be the person that takes the weapons. I want a male counterpart for her. Let's see. Let me ring my bell so I can have everyone to choose from. Ding. Oh, Trash Can Carla's here too.
You see a lot of folks at their
That's why I love the
worst
settlement
when
manager
they're
menu.
hard to not let it get to
Yeah, I should use that
Settlement.
more.
Hello.
I have it. Just never use it.
But it's a wonderful thing. All you got to do is go into your terminal and assign them to wherever you want them.
Eliminate the negative.
There's a ghoul over here with like a pirate hat.
Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bum.
Oh, come on.
Be Hancock's brother.
Yes. I haven't got Hancock yet. I think that next gameplay, or next time I'm on Fallout 4, I think what I'll do is I'll finish off this build, and then I'll go do some gameplay actually, because I need to go out and collect materials and do gameplay.
Yeah.
Honestly, like Fallout 76, it just leaves me wanting for Fallout 4. I know a lot of people are enjoying it, and I'm having fun. I just...
But you know, it's like I said, I predicted all of this because I knew it was going to be a shit storm.
It was...
The big thing about it now is that where they've discounted it so damn much and they won't refund what you paid for it if you downloaded it.
Yeah.
People are pissed because they want to get their refund. Wait until they get the damn game straightened out and fixed and then go back and buy it for the cheaper price.
Right. Yeah, it's... And I'm glad, though, I saw the recent patch notes, and they are addressing some stuff that seriously needed addressing, which is what I was hoping for.
There's so much that they should have done to this game that they should have kept that at least another year before they launched it.
Yes, and even like I think even the people that are the most optimistic about this game can fucking admit that if it spent another year in the womb, it wouldn't have been quite the fucking deformed baby that we have. You know, like it needed a little while to cook.
Still, there's things that off about the game, that. And like I said, one of the biggest things that people are pissed off about is no human NPCs to interact with.
Yeah, it really. I honestly like. I was.
They say everybody says it makes the whole damn world feel emptier.
That's honestly, and it's not even the lack of human NPCs. It's just the fuck. That is 80% of it. But just in general, the world is lacking just because there aren't, like, for example, like how in Fallout 4 you stumble upon skeletons that are, like, posed weird, or teddy bears that are posed weird, or mannequins, and, like, the little shit that you encounter. I have not seen one thing of that in Fallout 76. Not one. And I've put probably about 40 to 50 hours into this game. And I haven't found anything like that.
People are just not the game that they thought it was going to be.
It just, it has the potential to be something, to have a really fun gaming experience, but I don't think it has the potential to be quite what I want it to be. Like, I think that I can still have some good fucking hours in 76 and still have some fun experiences, but it's never going to be the game.
But, you think about it. The only real fun you have, is playing with other people.
Yes,
if you were trying to play a solo game,
super fun. It is playing with other people. Honestly,
play a solo game. If you're playing a solo game, it's just
not that fun. I played solo for about 2 hours the other day, and I just died constantly and got frustrated. And then I was like, I'm gonna go message Vamp and Chicken and fucking and be like, and get some people to play with, because this game's not fun to play.
But you think about it, even playing with other people, you've got to go and access a terminal. Well, you got to wait on 2 or 3 other people that are there waiting to access the same damn terminal to do the same thing.
Right.
Whereas in Fallout 4, you didn't have to worry about that shit.
It would be awesome if it truly was Fallout 4 multiplayer. If it was Fallout 4 multiplayer, like seamless Fallout 4 multiplayer, like if I could be with you, Jim, right now, and you're fucking building along with Sanctuary with me, and we can go out and complete missions, and it's just Fallout 4 multiplayer, that would be amazing. But that's not what Fallout 76 is.
No, it's not. And people, they're getting pissed about it because it's not living up to what,
I think that's what a lot of people expected it to be, was Fallout 4 multiplayer, and it's just not that. It's
not Fallout 5.
To me, it's a Fallout multiplayer sandbox. Doesn't really have
pretty much because all you've got is fetch quests. That's all you got.
Yeah.
Anything
there is
to
a
get you
story
through
to
the
it.
story.
There is, but I mean, it's not.
You've got to find all these codes and find these nuclear shelter, these nuclear facilities. That's the whole story.
Well, and it's not even like so Fallout 4 and New Vegas and 3 had plenty of fucking fetch quests. But you would meet interesting shit on the way. You would go and fetch Nick Valentine, and on the way there you would come across the big fat guy, fat ghoul, and the girl, and like that whole story would take place, and like that's what made it interesting.
And guess what? An NPCs.
Yes, exactly. And I honestly, I got actually kind of pissed because I posted on fucking Bones' Facebook page the thing about Rose, and the picture that they posted of Rose was a fucking human. And so I was like, hey, look, a fucking human. That's awesome. Well, we're gonna get to meet her. You go meet Rose, guess what? She's a fucking robot.
Exactly.
And that was
once you meet her, you can't interact with her.
I mean,
spiel, but you can't say anything back or do anything back.
Yeah, it's a big
So that's,
old.
you know,
It's just
interacting
too bad.
interacting is having a conversation back and forth, listening to them spout off whatever they're spouting off. That's not interacting. That's just standing there and listening.
Yeah. Right.
Then
Yeah.
going and doing what they say.
You know, and
That's all it is.
I will say, Jim, I am having fun playing the game, but I am so disappointed in the story. I am disappointed in the emptiness of it. And to me, although I'm having fun playing in this sandbox, it could be such a funner sandbox with more shit in it. Like,
I mean,
this is a fun sandbox. Feels a little empty though. You know, that's how I feel.
I mean, why have a map that damn big and only have 24 people to interact with?
That's another thing that I've said. I'm like, why not make it 36? Why not make it 36? Like, if you're going to only have those people, make it 36. Because 24, I don't fucking see anybody unless I'm with another person. You know?
Just think about it, though. Just think about it. Even if they only put human NPCs in the game, how much better it would be.
It would. It would be, well, you know what? One of my favorite moments playing 76 so far was encountering this super mutant NPC that talked. And his name was like Carl or something like that. And he had a Brahmin, and he had a name for the Brahmin, and he talked to you and stuff like that. And I was like,
yeah, I saw that.
And if Fallout 76 had fucking like 100 more of those type of moments in it, I would, or even, you know, even 20 more of those type of more. What even is it what? But if it had like even 20 more of those moments, I would be forgiving. But the fact that in 50 hours of me playing it, I had one moment where I was like, oh, this is a cool character. I want to see what he has to say, and I want to know more about him. That's not a Bethesda game to me. I mean, it is, but it's a disappointing one. It's a wet fart of a Bethesda story. Like, the game.
Then you get into the game and you meet up with other characters, you know, other people that are playing that don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah, it's, you know, the thing is, maybe it's because I'm a female. I'm gonna give it up to maybe it's because I'm a female, but I have pretty good luck with teaming up with people. You know, I can team up pretty easily. I've met a lot of cool people while playing the game, and I've had a lot of fun playing with those people. When I'm playing with someone and we're just doing missions, even if they're fetch quests, I'm having a lot of fun. But when I'm playing the game by myself, I have no want to play it. I just don't. I just really
I mean,
don't.
And think about this angle too. What if you're wanting to play solo? You don't want anybody else around you.
I just will build.
Tag along with you.
I'll just build.
Everywhere you go, even if you don't want them with you.
Yeah. So
it's
exactly.
This game is Fallout in name only.
I wouldn't go that far, but I would definitely go with,
because everything in the game is taken directly from Fallout 4.
Yeah,
everything they put in the buildings. Yeah, they've added 2 or 3 new, vehicles. Yeah, put a few new vehicles in there.
Well, to me,
everything else straight out of Fallout 4.
Yeah, it literally reminds me of something
There's
like
nothing really
H1Z1. You know, it reminds me of a mod for a game. Like H1Z1, I think was a mod. Dororo.
I agree, Ruth.
Yes.
It's like a dying relationship, but still together.
Yes, and you know what? I feel like right now, like I'm in like a room with like I'm dating someone, and I'm with a long-term friend, and the friend's like being like telling me some truths about my current one, and I'm like, no, but what about this about them? And they're like, yeah, but you know it sucks. It's like, but what about that? They're like, no, ain't gonna fly. lie.
I mean, I've been saying it ever since the game, ever since it was announced. This game ever since.
Yeah. See,
Because
and I had
knew,
such high hopes
I
for
knew
this
what
game.
a damn shit show it was going to be.
Yeah, I just had such high hopes for it, and I still.
Well, everybody did. Everybody does. Everybody still does. The people that like the game do. But never going to happen.
Yeah. And I don't want to shit in anyone's cereal that's really enjoying the game. I do see positive aspects about the game.
If you enjoy it, more power to you, boo-boo. It's just not my game.
Right. And I'm still going to be playing it. I'm still going to do some streams of it, but you probably won't see it on the channel in 20.
I mean, I don't care if they discount it.
A year from now, I can't imagine playing this game.
To $10, I'm still not going to waste the money on it.
Yeah, if you're not going to have fun, Jim, don't do it. Like I was anyway, but it's just it's so fun to play when you have the right group of people to play with.
But
it's
really
still
not it's still not a $60 game.
No, but it isn't. No, it should have never been fucking $60. And I'm honestly gonna look into because I bought it directly from Bethesda, and I need some Skrilla right now. So I'm gonna look.
Did you download it?
I downloaded directly from Bethesda. I bought it from Bethesda.
Then good luck trying to get a refund on it then.
Oh, bastards.
Damn, there's a law firm right now that's all over Bethesda because of that, and they're going to file a class action lawsuit over their refund policy.
Really?
Dear.
Holy crap.
Because this guy tried to get a refund from them.
Uh-huh.
And they said, okay, we can't process it right now, but we will process it as soon as possible. Gets an email from them again that says we cannot give you a refund since you downloaded the game.
Okay. What fucking difference does that make?
On one hand, they said, okay, we'll give you the refund. We'll process it as soon as we can. Then the next day they said, well, no, we can't refund it because you downloaded the game.
Well, to me, it's like, I don't know. That's a very gray legal area. I have no idea what the legal area around refund policy is.
That's the reason that they put it out through Bethesda.net and not through Steam, because Steam has a refund policy that if you don't play the game for longer than 2 hours,
yep, you can refund it.
You apply for the refund within 14 days, you'll get a full refund.
Yep, they do. I've refunded many a game because of that. Because I buy a lot of little indie games.
Bethesda? No, they won't do it. So, so they're filing a class action lawsuit over that.
Well, good. Fucking more power.
I hope they take them through the damn ringers. I mean, I love Bethesda games. I do. I love Fallout and Skyrim. Damn game, I hope they take them through the ringers about it. They shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, honestly, to me, it whiffed of stock, like, money people, not fucking game or artist people. Like, it reeked of...
That's all. The only reason they're in it is for the damn investors. It's not for the game.
Because if they would have listened to, I'm sure... They are going as far as saying even if the package is open and discs are used, no refund. So, this is where my gray area comes in, because, like I said before on stream, I used to work retail, I used to work book, movies, music, games, and we used to have a refund policy where if...
Just about every retail outlet has a refund policy.
Yeah, but basically, like, if... They should at least be able to, I would assume, give you credit for in-store. Like, okay, we won't give you your cash back, but we'll give you Bethesda credit or something.
And think about it. A lot of places, even with video games, as long as the disc isn't damaged.
Usually, for us, it was, as if the game was opened, all we could give you was store credit. But if you fucking pushed, you know, we could do whatever the fuck you wanted.
You know, working at Walmart, I went through the same damn thing. You know, people would come in and bring shit that out at our store, and they'd still refund it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we got that shit all the time. Like you'll get your regular, your regulars for refunds. You know, we actually used to do this thing called buybacks, like GameStop. You know, like we would buy back old shit and put it on our shelves to sell. And we used to probably, you know, like we were like a pawn shop. Like fucking we had to take IDs and cops would come and collect our fucking IDs that we took every month and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, the joys of working retail.
Oh my goodness. I remember I had to walk away from one woman or else I thought I was going to absolutely snap and lose my job.
Yeah, been there, done that.
Yeah. She called me a little what'd she call me? A little dumb cunt was her exact words. And I was like, I'm walking away right now. You see me? This is me walking away. And that was because I wouldn't give her a free movie rental. Because she came in
I had problems like that. First thing I did was get on my radio and call my manager.
Yep. Oh, that's what I walked straight to the office and I was like, you can deal with this.
See, we carried radios. You know, we were constantly in contact with management, you know, and other managers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So all I'd have to do is, you know, holler at my manager, you know, and tell him that that needed.
Did you have security on site there? Because I know some Walmarts will have security on site. Oh.
We had loss prevention, but that was it.
Loss prevention. That's kind of
people,
a security.
You know, people that would walk. Well, no, there were people that just walked around the store watching people to make sure they didn't steal stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We couldn't chase them. We couldn't confront them or nothing.
Yep. I've looked into like loss prevention jobs just for the hell of it, but that would probably just be like security and retail had a baby, and that sounds absolutely hellacious. Let's see, I don't think I have enough room for Harley to creep through here, so we're gonna have to...
That's why I was thinking, you know, just use one half of it, and that would have be enough room for her to get around behind it.
I bet you I can... Because Codsworth can get into his...
Yeah, but he can... Codsworth.
Yeah, it's true.
He's an essential NPC. He can do whatever he wants to.
Alright, let's see what that looks like then. Well, that doesn't look bad.
I'd just use one half of it.
Yeah,
you know, have
you're
it right
right.
in front
I think
of
the
mat.
one half works. Yep. I totally think you're right.
And just have it right in front of the mat.
Yep.
We get behind it.
Perfect. Just need to put the guard mat back. Where did you go?
Well, I can't wait till it shits over tomorrow and I can get something to eat.
Yeah, I hate fasting. I don't envy you, Jim, but you can do it, man. I believe in you. Go, Jim, go.
Hell, I've had to do worse.
That's right. Gone through worse. Probably will again.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's 9 o'clock. We're gonna end it there. That's a good. That'll be perfect. We've gotten our 3rd floor about halfway done. We've got at least the entranceway done here. We've got Harley as our check-in gal, and Chase. He's a ginger with a really big soul patch. It's like half goatee, half soul patch. I don't know what to say about that. We've got our armor display all set up. And Jeremiah, our fancy armor guy, isn't here anymore. Isn't here right now. He's late for work.
Yeah.
How dare he? But we've got that set up. We've got our bobblehead room set up. Bobblehead and what do you call those? Jumpsuit room set up. And then we polished off our bottom floor. We've got the what do you call that? Computer lab, like every good library should have. For all the, you know, at least in my town, you know, when I was homeless, I would use here to go get for job applications. Everyone needs a library in their town with internet connection, man. Everyone needs it.
Oh man, when I first went to college back in '93, and being able to get on the internet then, I mean, nothing close to what we got now, but it was something else.
Right. Yep.
We'd have to do, you know, we'd have to do term papers and shit, you know, and being able to get on a computer and look up information.
It's priceless.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And this was back in the old days, you know, of you know, it wasn't Windows 98.
Right. It was like
it
was like the app. Yeah. Yep. I remember those days. I that was like back right when my memory was starting to form, but I remember playing the Oregon Trail and the Macintosh and I remember that shit. Those were my first computers too, were those Macintoshes.
I didn't get my first one until Windows 98 was out, so.
Yeah, my very first computer of my very own was a Dell. It was one of those. It was big and black and fat.
I've always had Hewlett Packards.
HPs, yeah.
The last physical computer tower I actually bought was a Compaq. You know, HP parts. So.
All right.
But now my computer I've got now, I'd totally build it from the ground up.
I'm really liking the way our computer lab ended up looking. We got a Target.
It looks pretty cool.
We got a Target here for Preston. We got all the holotape set up. We've got some Nuka-Cola for the gamer on the go. We got Jim's Omnia poster up. I'll remember to look up that band now that I've got that poster up. And then, of course, the library proper, where I'm going to be storing my magazines throughout my game. So this is actually a functional display building. Codsworth, the librarian, and I guess maybe he's having some trouble getting in now. You can do it, man. Oh, I know why. It's because I have this. Go the other way. Go the other way, Codsworth. Oh, no. Did I move this? Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it. I'll worry about it off stream. Okay. And then our kids' room. Like, oh, you know, libraries have kids sections.
I think you got it turned a little bit too far. You got to rotate it too far. He can't get behind it.
Yeah, but if I move, it's weird. Oh, he's trying to. Hold on, Codsworth.
Yeah, he's trying to, but it's...
Go away, Codsworth. Go away, Codsworth. Okay.
Will do.
It's because I haven't moved this thing the whole stream, and he was able to get it behind it before, and now he's stuck. So I think it's the shit that I must have placed on top of it. So I'm guessing
possible.
I'm thinking it's the base. Let me grab the base and see if that'll do it. Come on, grab the base. Here we go. Can you go through now? Alright, we'll worry about it later. It's probably some little stupid thing like the rug or something. And if not, then
I think it's just because you got it turned too far one way and he can't get behind it.
It's the painting.
Yeah.
Well, he got behind it before.
Honey, I don't know. You didn't have anything on the counter before, though.
I know,
You didn't have the painting back there.
Exactly. Let's just remove all that stuff.
So it's,
whatever.
It's the collision.
Okay.
It's the collision that's keeping him from going back.
Screw you, Codsworth. You disappoint me. And I disappoint myself. All right, and then there's the kids' room. And then I'm going to go here. We're going to save, and we are going to call it the end of the stream. I'm out, dudester. It's time to eat this pizza and watch some Blade Runner 2049. Oh, that sounds like an awesome night, Dororu. I've actually wanted to see that movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. I've seen a lot of the the cuts from it, but I've not seen the movie. I love the soundtrack.
Yeah, I think my husband has seen it. He might have it on his computer or something like that. Maybe that could be one that we can queue up this weekend for me and my husband bond through movie watching. We always have. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me for this building session. Jim, thank you for coming by. I had fun talking to you, man. I'm going to go end the stream, but I'm going to smoke a cigarette for about 10 minutes if you want to wind down with me after the stream.
Sure.
Cool. And everyone else in stream, good night. Have a great night. Dororu, Preston Garvey, if you're still there, thanks for stopping by. Everyone, have a great night. If you're new or still watching and enjoyed the stream, hit the like button, give me a sub. I'm trying to hit that 100 goal by the end of December. Shill. So anyway, have a good night, everybody, and peace.
Night, Rue.